hate all of you. No, I'm just kidding. You're beautiful people.
Excuse
Yes,
me, have
we
we
are currently
started?
live. We have. Ooh.
Now, when you say we've started, do you mean we've started now?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't started yet.
There we go.
Stop.
All right. So we have started. Yeah. So.
No, we haven't.
So now we've started. There we go. All right.
As long as the button worked, did the button work? We're good.
You're live on mine now.
All right, cool. All right, so welcome everybody. We're playing some D&D tonight. We'll be continuing our long-going campaign, the Dawnforged Company. Last time, our sorcerer, not supreme yet, got kidnapped by some really quick, tiny things. And then, oh yeah, for subscribers, I think my emote will go live soon. It's on the way. Thank you to TJ for putting that together.
Seriously, I don't see you on.
No, you're on, he's on mine. Try refreshing.
Super weird. Yeah, go and refresh if it's not showing up.
There it is. Haha.
Haha.
Wait, did you say your emote was approved?
It's going through approval right now. It should be coming up soon. So look out for that. But so Sorcerer got kidnapped in the they made their way to the Feywild they were abducted into the Feywild by a puking Fey dragon. Long story. And then they fought some trolls and were taking a second to try to get their bearings and figure out what the hell they were and what was going on. When the Aarakocra, who's 8, got impatient and started yelling out to everybody for help or our fairy lady.
I was looking for someone specific.
Yeah, and then ooh, new subscriber, Molly. Thank you for the refresh on the subscription. Oh, she's got that gold 9-month. Woo! And then the sorcerer came out, which is Vicer. He came out to see what was going on, got darted in the neck, and tiny little things ran away at inhuman speeds. They're little quicklings, and then the ones that they did kill came back to life, ran at them, and exploded in a dust cloud. So they decided to pursue and chased after them, came across a grove of dryad, these kind of living tree people who were trying to slow them down or stop them. And after a pretty decent fight, actually, with the dryad getting some good hits in and one main one in the middle, saying something that nobody understood, they managed to clear that out and started running after. And then during the fight, the Shadow Drinker, the new dagger wielded by our Aarakocra Uza, he found out that when he kills somebody with it, sometimes there's a flash of memory if certain conditions are met, which he's not aware of yet, I should say. And then, so they as they were running, he let them know that they'd reached the edge of what he remember the memory called the Grove, and that whoever has abducted their sorcerer is up ahead soon, and they should probably get ready. So at that point, that's where we're going to go ahead and pick up. You guys can...
Oh, and Vicer was hunter's marked at the last second.
This is correct.
Yeah, so...
Yes.
Great move, Taz. It was very superb thinking on your part. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
How is everybody's hit
I
points?
totally planned that.
I have 25 out of 73. I'm not feeling so hot.
Alright. I'm not doing good,
I can also
Mezzy.
use healing.
Check
Ask
my
you.
spells.
Mass cure wounds, then.
Hit it. All right. And that's, how many targets is that good for?
That is good for... 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius, so that's everybody.
Perfect. Alright, so everybody, regain your 11 hit points.
Okay.
Woo!
I'll add them
I'm
for
go-
Mezzy. So
Thanks, Zephyr.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
To down a healing... No, I'm not. I'm going to... just cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Level 2.
Perfect, go and roll it.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, I guess slightly less hurt. Okay, let's check spells here. I mean, is there anyone? Am I like at the bottom of the barrel with my 33?
Mesnos has 44.
I have 60. So yes.
I have 58, so yeah, you're.
So should I just cast Mass Cure Wounds again?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. My healing's pretty limited.
If you don't think you're gonna use the spell slot later.
Well, that's pretty much all I have aside from Tree Stride, so...
And don't forget, you do have Staff of the Woodlands that you can cast magic out of.
Yes, I do, and... Give me a second here. Thanks for reminding me. That one, I believe I can cast Tree Stride with... No, I can't. I can speak with plants while thorns.
And Wall of Thorns is what fucked you guys up pretty good last time. Just as a...
I can do
Well,
a few
some of you.
things with it.
It wasn't too
Some
kind
of
to most of you, yeah. Oh, new chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds again.
Gotta roll it.
Because we got messed up.
Much better.
15.
Okay.
Mesnos is fully healed. Thank you.
I'm close. I'm pretty close. I'm confident at this point.
What speed are we moving at now?
You guys had just stopped, so you guys are currently not moving. You're moving at quickened pace when you came here, so you're moving double, kind of a little recklessly, but luckily not.
Oh, those are all plus +1 because of my
Circle it.
So everybody gets +2.
And you get +3 because you cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have the circlet of healing.
Now we can take on the world.
Taz, how far is he?
And
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds one more time on myself.
does he? You know he's about this point. He's 100 feet away.
Oh. It's right around the corner. Should I sneak ahead and check what's out? Because, I mean, if they're stopped, we might be able to set an ambush for them.
I also have Pass Without a Trace. I could cast that on myself.
That's about Trace as an aura. Would help us immensely.
Yes.
Let's see. Veil of Shadow, masking you and your companion. Yeah, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Perfect. Are you casting it out of the staff?
No, does it have Pass Without a Trace?
Doesn't it? So,
Mm-mm.
what am I thinking of? Thinking about something else. Never mind. Sorry. All right. So you see as Zephyr, you put your fingers together, and then a leaf of just the shadow of a leaf appears in your hand. It appears to be a solid shadow, and then you drop it to the ground at your feet. And as it drops through the air, it expands into this giant shadow that envelops everybody around you.
Hey, DM, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Since most people are going to be moving at half speed for stealth anyway, due to my feat supreme sneak, do I get advantage on that stealth check since I'm moving at half my speed?
Yes.
Or is that pretty much only combat related?
No, I would consider moving half speed and supreme sneak with your specialization. You can get advantage on that.
Cool.
What you guys like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try and sneak. I'm gonna engine stealth and see if I can sneak forward a little bit.
Perfect. And everybody sneak in together, or how far ahead is Uza going to be?
How big's the aura? 30 feet?
30 feet.
I'm gonna be 30 feet ahead of Zephyr.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead. There for now. And in front of you is that giant tree. It's really damn tall. So 35 for stealth.
Yeah.
Uza basically just vanishes. So you see, like as the shadow drops, you see Uza kind of drop and his wings fold out, and he seems to almost like meld into the shadow as he's creeping along. You can barely see anything. And somehow he's made his feathers almost move like grass in the wind. So he's
Alright,
even
so-
blending in with the taller grass here.
I'm gonna move along with him.
Perfect. Okay, so everybody, gonna get a stealth check so we can see how y'all do it. And Brendan, are you piloting Mesnos, or do you want me to stealth him?
I'm piloting.
25 for Zephyr, 28 for Bloodscale, 34 for Tazir, whose flames almost instantly, almost at will, go out as she melts in the shadows. Only the fiery pupils remaining.
That's built like fuck.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I hit the stealth thing on Mez and it just went crazy.
Oh damn! I'll see what it. Sorry, Mesnos is a little.
His
strange.
stealth bonus is 1.
Alright, perfect. So, 29 for Mesnos. Nice. Alright, so, oh, Mesnos, it's a shadow. Mesnos is invisible due to his warlock feat.
Oh,
Sure.
even better. Fuck it.
Nice.
So he gets advantage on that. Roll one more, see if he crit stealths, just for my knowledge.
We're taking a bite.
Sorry, I'll roll it. That works. Okay, so Mesnos completely disappears, and you guys start making your way up. Can I get a perception check from...
Would it be me?
Remember, you guys, you can only move half your speed.
And I do not have my goggles on, so this is gonna be a straight roll.
Bummers.
Still pretty
That's not too
perceptive. Okay, so forward in front of you, you see the quicklings have slowed to kind of a steady march as they're moving forward. You see they
Is Vicer still unconscious?
Vicer is still unconscious. You see they start to kind of like lower him down, and they kind of start placing him on top of this kind of like wooden. It's not a table, but it's like it's like a stump, but the middle of it has been kind of like hollowed out, but there's still like broken bits of it that pop up on each side.
Does it look like an altar?
Make a religion check.
Oh, good. I'm super good at those.
You are a cleric.
With +0.
Sweet!
You're like, they're creepy. It's a flat surface. This bitch is getting sacrificed.
This is
They
definitely a
definitely-
sacrificial altar.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely sacrifice. Definitely. Human blood needs to be sacrificed. Definitely.
And then you see the kind of twisted elven form step down from a hollowed out tree, and he almost like floats down a little bit as he makes his way and he starts walking towards Vicer.
I'm gonna relay this all back to the peeps, and yeah.
Okay. So
What do you guys want to do? Since I'm notoriously bad about judging situations and jumping to violence.
let's get a bit closer so we can at least have an advantage.
Okay. Cool with that.
Need to attack.
So you guys move up 15 feet.
Yep.
Plus skills was 20 because he has a 40-foot speed.
Perfect. Mesnos is gonna. You feel a light tap on your hand as you hear just.
Alright, heave ho!
Perfect. And so Mesnos will be considered on your shoulder. And then
How thick is the tree lines over here?
ridiculously thick. Like the undergrowth and everything is starting to. It's not very. It's only about waist high, the grasses and everything, but the earth itself is super squishy, and you're kind of like sinking into it. Not like a bog, but like almost the grass and below it is made like a thick layer of dust with
So
grass
we
growing
probably
through
can't.
it.
We probably can't sneak through there.
You can always try.
Try.
given my tendency to the clandestine nature of things, would I
have a
reasonably
question.
suspect that we can sneak through there?
You'd be worried about stirring up the dust. You know the tree, this kind of warped purple twisted tree, might provide a little bit of cover to get closer than coming straight on.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. Is this actually water? Like
No,
here, here?
so those are different colors of like this kind of thick, kind of. It's like a combination of dust and moss. That seems to be blanketing the entire area. The green
Is
is
there-
lighter patches of it. It gets thicker in the kind of grayer area.
Is there a pathway? Is this literally like a pathway with tall grass?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Should we try talking to these guys?
Does the pathway not have the weird mold?
It does up until about right here.
So we're walking through the weird mold either way, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
Damn it.
Huh.
I don't trust it.
So maybe we split up?
I mean, I can fly. This is not really an issue for me.
Yeah, that would give us away with the dust. That's not very stealthy.
For sure.
I'm gonna
Or should we
very
try?
So I point Uza and me and Mesnos over to the trees.
That was just invisible on my back.
Well, I point the squishy folk over to the trees, and I point the non-squishier folk over to the straight ahead. And I kind of like, thumbs up.
I mean, if we're not going to go the diplomacy route, then we need to kick this thing sooner rather than later, because they might be sacrificing Visair here in a minute.
Oh, I'm saying we need an advantage, and I need to not get hit.
Bloodscale's gonna cup his hands around his mouth and make that ice face mask of his.
Perfect. And then, so as you breathe in your ice breath into your hands, it forms around your hands, and then it kind of sticks right here and under your chin. So you have a bit of a ice mask.
I don't think I've seen that before, and that looks really cool.
Stay within 30 feet for the bone. For
It helps me breathe. Shit areas.
It helps me breathe.
Exactly.
10 out of 10. Okay.
Dragon's
then,
Bane.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Whoever's, I guess who's it?
Yep, you got it.
Actually, can I see them from here?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you guys should be able to see. Like, yeah, you have a line of sight. Everybody to the left of you would have to move a little bit. I just assume Uzo was going to move forward and then make a perception.
Yeah,
You can go and make
as
one
soon
as
as
well.
we.
Or you can assist him and give it an advantage.
I would assist him. It's easier.
Go and roll again.
For everybody involved.
6? Okay.
Ooh,
So at
point
this
something
point,
out to me.
you see, as you're kind of looking around, you see the quicklings have all kind of started to like line up almost in two columns as this creature has made its way to the stump. And as he pulls up a hand, he closes his hand, and the ragged edges of this stump start to close in on Visair.
Yeah, that's not
Okay,
good.
I'm going towards the trees.
Let's do an AOE. Do we have any AOE's on the little quicklings over there?
Yes, I'm gonna start going over towards the trees, and we're gonna get closer
Yeah.
so I can see what I can hear.
Well, okay. Because I got.
I'm moving.
Perfect. Okay, so you're moving.
Bloodscale's
I
going
can
into
get
a corrupted
closer.
rage right now.
Corrupted Rage. Perfect.
Woo!
Get ready,
Um,
Mez.
Do you guys want me to kick this off in a dumb but maybe awesome way?
I'm trying to get closer so I can get a spell AoE going.
I can get a spell AoE going right now.
Perfect. So you're all holding an
See.
action for what's your trigger?
God.
Do you want to trigger on Uza's attack on your AoE? Let's
Triggering on
kick it
Uza's
up.
attack.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Right, Uza?
Hold on, I'm
Yeah.
trying to find my fucking thing here.
Sure.
I'm gonna line up.
I missed you guys. This is so much fun.
Oh, yeah, it's a fucking spell.
See.
Okay.
Ice.
All right, I'm
As
gonna
a
kick this
snail, the
off
ones I don't kill.
with a thunder wave. Let me just double check my fucking shape here.
Sure.
Cube.
Yeah.
15-foot cube.
Is that the thunder wave that's centered on yourself?
Yeah. So that's 15 feet in each direction from me, right?
That's correct.
Or
Yeah,
is that three? Is that a 3x3 square?
if it's a 15-foot cube, does it say from the origin, or is it just say 15-foot cube? Because that would be a 3 square.
Wave
by
of
3
thunderous
square.
force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me. Let's make a con
Originate.
save.
Yeah,
Yeah,
originating
you're in
from
the
you,
center
so,
of the cube.
Yeah, so you'd be the center of the 15.
So 15 feet each way from me.
So if
Okay.
You're,
No.
no, it's 15
No.
feet total.
15 feet total. Okay.
so it'd be
Well,
a-
I
a
can. I can
I'm
get these
hitting
first
these
3.
bitches.
All
I'm
right,
hitting these
well,
bitches.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got Ice Storm in the way.
Okay, I'm gonna. Here we go. I'm gonna bust in, swoop to right here, and cast Thunder Wave on myself.
Perfect.
Alright.
All right.
Better get out of the way.
So, all right. So you dive in. Go ahead and cast the spell.
Boom! Ah, yes, first level.
Perfect. DC
Not
14
bad.
Constitution saving throw for the quick things.
And if they fail,
They
no creature and is put. They are pushed 10 feet away from me.
perfect. And then so that's Constitution. 1, 2, 3. 4.
Oh,
Perfect. So it's a 15-foot cube. That would be. Oh no, it's 20 feet. So sorry, only 3. But
yeah, no
only
worries. That was
is it half damage on a save?
half damage on save.
Perfect. So
And they are not pushed back on the save. So 2 of them are pushed back, 1 isn't.
and they're pushed back 10 feet.
Yep.
And we'll roll since he's flying straight
Oh,
into that
that
one. Oh,
buddy.
Oh, crack.
Okay, so these
I'm
two,
going quickly bowling.
the 2 that get, yeah, dude, that was max damage on that. The 2 that go flying back, you see they just and they just hit the ground. And it's funny because they
Nice.
kind of like slide and sink a little bit into the dust. One that gets thrown away from you gets smacked into one that's just standing there and it just cracks right in the head, and it just kind of takes a second and then it's and buzzes back up into standing at attention.
Alright. Are you
So-
moving?
I think we have to go through your guys' actions, right?
Okay.
Yours
Ice
or mine
Storm.
first?
Ice Storm.
Let hers go first.
Perfect. Cast it.
Alright.
And is this a persistent effect?
Where's the... hang on.
Sure.
Let me... How do I post the info?
Click the little eye next to it.
I did.
Oh,
How do I post it?
just copy and paste it? Or I'll turn it on for... Because if you go to the little cogwheel, here I'll show you. You should be able to see it. And at the bottom, you include spell description on.
There we go. Control, Alt, C.
You don't need alt.
Oh, well, fuck.
It's okay. So,
Shit. I'll look. Control, C, V.
hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until your next turn.
Alright, and I had it set so that 20-foot radius, it hits every single one of these fuckers.
So that's the origin of your spell. So,
Yep,
but
from this point.
perfect.
Is that me
okay.
too?
That's
Yeah,
you too.
it's gonna hit you too.
That's no worries. It's a deck save. I should be able to make.
Perfect. Okay,
You should
so
be able to make a 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, That one's dead. And then
Let me know when I'm good to make mine, Ty.
Alright, go ahead.
Sweet.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And it makes it difficult terrain.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. No,
I believe you need to
problem.
roll
And,
more damage. It only rolled 2d6 damage for you for some reason. So
What?
yeah, so roll 2d8
A creature takes 2d8.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay, yeah,
period.
I gotta do 2d8.
And don't be afraid to roll high, because my evasion means I can.
Like 7.
I take no damage.
Perfect. And then roll 46 for the failed saves.
I might not even have to do my shit. This is great.
4d6.
Mm-hmm. Music is a little loud. I do apologize. I'm bringing that up. That's better. Okay, perfect. So 18 total. So that, and do they half as much on a successful one? So that is 6. So all of them, just as you, this overhead, the clouds thicken, and then all of a sudden this sleeting ice starts pummeling down, and they're like sizes of golf balls as they just start cracking into all of the heads of the quicklings, just bludgeoning them in as they just kind of like standing there in this weird, creepy, buzzing way. One manages to like almost like dodge, and he's like dodging around until he starts to slip on the slipperiness, and then he falls down, and then and instantly one just right through his skull.
Oh, and I'm just sitting there, just like.
Uza is like, you start dodging around, and then you get up your wings and are like batting them away before they can get close to you, but in a way that you can like curve it away from you, so you're redirecting rather than taking the damage and moving it.
Going full Neo on this one.
Full Neo in the Matrix, as opposed to Neo in any other movie. I don't fucking.
Still take half damage, don't you?
No, I have
That
evasion. I
evasion.
took no damage.
Oh,
on a
good,
success.
Rogue shit.
Rogue
Oh,
shit.
good.
Shit, yo.
Bloodscale's turn.
Blood scale.
So they're all dead. Now we get the elf.
It's a 10-foot circle that is going to be based right here, and it's
Perfect.
only going to hit the elf.
Perfect.
Don't forget, guys, these things
Oh,
come
shadow,
back.
okay.
So as soon as I get the chance, I'm going to be flying straight up.
Perfect. And that's a Constitution save.
Yep.
Ooh, fails with a 4. Let me put it to public. So 15 points of thunder damage.
Yep. It says Mesnos, but I rolled with Bloodscale stats.
I trust you. I figured. Let's see. All right. Perfect. Let's go.
Bloodscale's the only one that has that spell.
All right. So
Actually,
let's...
Bloodscale's not done yet because he was going to run forward.
Okay. Yep. I'll go and run forward. And Tazir, were you going to run forward as well?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead and move yourself.
Hey, Ty, since they're running forward, would I have a chance to fly up about 10 feet?
You used your
15
movement
feet?
to you used your movement to get to where you were. So
Alright, fair enough.
I'd say with movement. Let's see. How much movement did
It's
you?
okay. I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
All right. Perfect. So
Yeah, I'm like, how
Yep.
much do I move?
and then with that, let's go ahead and get that beautiful initiative going.
Bloodscale has advantage.
And Visera, go ahead and roll for yours as well.
Bloodscale has a 21. I forgot to click my token
I forgot to
though.
click
I gotcha.
mine too. I got a 14.
14.
Gotta click those tokens.
If you click the one on your sheet, it does add you in there already. Without clicking.
That's the one I clicked.
My token's already clicked. Never mind. Disregard.
Ignore me.
I thought roll 20 got better.
Alright, let's see if rolling Mez's breaks it or not. Mez is broken in total.
As his whole thing is broken, his character sheet and everything.
Yeah, you're not seeing all these no attribute founds?
No, it's not showing up on mine. Okay, so let me do something real quick with Mesnos. Did change something. I'm just gonna change it.
Mesnos got a 12 for initiative.
Okay. The heck's going on? Where's it going?
Broke his sheet? You fuck.
Didn't.
How dare you break his fucking sheet? You fuck.
My Mizzy.
That's what I do.
Sheet breaker.
My boy.
Your boy, it's your boy Mezzy. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and try to click something on his sheet just so I can get it. You said he had a 14?
Yeah, 12.
12, okay. Go ahead and cast the spell off his sheet. Okay, it's working now.
Yep. He had a 12.
12. Alright, perfect. So let's go and get that in sending. Alright. So, first up is the Barbarian of Barbarians. Bloodskill.
Yeah, totally.
Just so you guys know, the hailstorm was instantaneous. It is gone now.
It's still rough terrain.
Till
until
the end of your
next
turn. But it's
Oh,
rough terrain.
Yeah,
okay.
it's rough terrain.
He has a ring for that.
First thing I'm gonna do. Can I switch my rage?
Yeah, no, it's the corrupted one. No, you wouldn't be able to switch your rage. Corrupted is because you'd have to do it at the. You can expend a rage to switch rages, but you can't trade it out without using an expenditure of rage.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna axe this dead boy next to me to keep him from coming back like an asshole.
Perfect. Roll an attack at advantage because he is incapacitated.
Damn right.
Actually, no, it's an insta-crit. Just roll damage and double it. Perfect. And then roll the 2d8 for the smite for first. Or no, you've attacked people to stay in mind. That's not a thing.
Yep.
All right. So you just and as you bring in the axe down, you cut it cleanly in half, leaving and it just kind of flops open. And instead of blood, like this, the inside seemed to be dried and caked together and just let out instead of exploding. You know, like when you crush one of those seed pods. Kind of that.
I'm gonna move a nice 10 feet here and do it again.
God, they're ahead of me.
Roll it. $16. Yeah, that'll do it. And another one sliced open, gone. And then next up.
Wait.
Will be... Oh, go ahead.
Wait. Does this technically count as reducing something to 0?
No, because it was already at 0.
I tried.
Hey, Ty, I think you deleted the Quicklings token that you used for initiative.
You
There
did.
go.
Thank you.
They had a
They
16.
were at 16.
That's good enough. They're still above everybody else.
There you
Okay, so. And down. So up next, the Quicklings. So I'll start to rise up. And then the first one's going to run and explode against Uza. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm super good at those.
Sorry, Cable, but I don't think my initiative roll went through.
What'd you have?
14. She didn't click her
I
token.
rolled a.
I got it.
Oh.
So 14.
Thank you. I didn't click my token.
Gotcha.
A lot of 14s.
12 is good. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't want to go early anyway.
And then this next one's
I'm
going
a
to run up
wizard.
to you. Since you're the first one it saw.
Question!
Bloodskill, you can make an opportunity attack.
Yeah!
Yes.
That's all I wanted! That's all I ever wanted!
21 will hit. Roll that damage. 18. And as he's running, you just kind of put your axe out and it runs, just chops itself in half, and the legs keep running as like the body is left like this thing on top of your axe before it slides off and just kind of. And then the
was
next
I
one,
supposed to take damage from that failed con save?
You don't know what happens with the con save. You guys still don't know.
I just want to make sure we weren't forgetting to try to kill me.
Sure. No.
Oh,
no
he's
worries.
trying a different way.
More fun and inventive ways than before. All right. I need 3 Constitution saving throws from Bloodscale.
I have question number 2.
Yes.
Does my ice mask help at all?
Yeah, you thought of it. You know what? I'll give you advantage.
Yes!
Mesnos does not have advantage, though, because they are exploding.
Last time, one of these exploded while Mezzy was on my shoulders before. He was too high for it to hit it.
That's right. You know, we'll stick with that ruling. Go ahead and
I was
do-
even chest deep in water at that time, and you said he was too high.
No,
He was going
no,
after me.
Okay, I thought he failed that one. Because it was just high. We were originally going to say no,
No,
but then
he
it was
blew
just
backwards and fell off of me.
high. Okay, yeah, roll Constitution saving throws at advantage. 3 of them for yourself.
Dad's gotta fix that note about the debilitating disease for Mesnos now.
Perfect. That's okay. This last one's going to run and jump. So, see how well he does. Nope, he's not. He's going to run, and he's going to trip and run directly into your axe, because he rolled a natural 1. And he's going to be... And then you see him go to jump, but then, like, he sinks in at the last second, so instead of jumping, he just maintains his own momentum forward. Instead of going up, he just... onto the back of your axe and then slides off.
That is ridiculous.
Tazir, you are up.
Yeah, blood scale.
Well, I thought,
Wait,
oh,
is there
something else
anything
got-
left to attack?
There's a
Got this
creepy elf
guy.
guy.
Oh, that guy.
Also, like
Got
wooden
it.
tendrils coming out of the thing trying to eat
Well-
my Sarah.
I'm not sure that my... Sarah will be fine. No, I'm just kidding. I guess the question is if any of the... No, I didn't mean to do that. If Burning Hands will reach, probably not, so I'll have to move first, but...
Yeah, it's a cone in front of you, directly in front of you.
Yeah, I was like,
Please
any
don't do
of
it right
the...
now.
Directly in front of you? Note taken. Alright. So... I don't know. I'll move... here? I can move 30, so...
Perfect.
That's
And then,
not far enough.
5 foot squares.
Got it.
Somebody just say vacation?
Yeah, sorry, it was my phone decided
Alright.
to go off.
I'll just shoot at him with my
Sure.
bow.
Roll it. 23. Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah.
7 points of piercing damage, and do you have 2 attacks?
I don't know.
Do you have D&D Beyond? The character opened on
I
that.
do. Yeah. Oh
Check,
yeah, I
it
do
should
have
say.
it.
It should say actions, attacks, 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
I believe at 10th level range.
Yeah, I
you
do
should
have
2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, fire
Yeah.
second attack. 24 hits, another 7 points of damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right.
Alright, and movement action bonus. Do you have a bonus action? You can move your hunter's mark from, or you can light one of your rapiers.
I'll move the hunter's mark since we found Vicer.
So switching the hunter.
Move it to this guy.
Perfect. Hunter's mark. Sir. And then
This guy.
action, bonus action movement. Anything else you'd like to do? Bit of movement.
That's it for me.
Perfect. Zephyr.
Alright, I'm going to move through the bush so I can get a closer look.
So the tree, moving through it, it is such a large, thick tree that it'll be difficult terrain, so you move half speed.
Ah,
So you
alright,
move
well,
15.
where can I move that's, like, clear?
So clear,
Can I
you
just
can move...
fly up?
Oh yeah, you can fly. Yeah, if you fly over it, that's no problem.
Alright, well, I'm
You
gonna
got wings, duh.
fly over,
Perfect.
and I'm gonna move in the air over it so I got a clear view of this dude.
Perfect.
And then I'm just gonna cast, I'm gonna cast me some Blight.
Perfect. Blight, isn't that a touch spell?
No, I
No?
just have to see him.
Okay, what's the range on it? Just so, because you're a little far away.
30! And
30?
I'm
Perfect.
25 feet away, so
Perfect.
I'm good.
Go ahead and roll that beautiful beat damage. 37, DC Constitution. Let's see what he makes. Crit save. So, and then Blight's necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's
So,
necrotic.
As
so...
you reach out towards him, you see you feel the spell take hold, and then you see him smile, and he looks up, and his eyes, completely whited over, like start to glow as you see the arrows pushed out of him.
Oh shit, he's undead!
I have a
Ah,
thing
he's
for that?
undead!
All right.
Don't have a thing for that.
Oh
Yes.
fuck, he's undead, guys, he's undead.
That brings
Alright.
us to,
I start
Who's up?
screaming, undead!
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fly up in the air.
Perfect.
Probably about, say 20 feet up. And then,
Moonbeam will work then. That'll do serious damage. Okay.
actually, you know what? I take that back. I'm not gonna fly up. I'm going to
Take that.
jump into these reeds. Is this enough, to maybe do a stealth check? Bonus action hide?
I'm in the air.
Yeah, you're pretty short. We could do that.
Okay. And then that's a standard stealth check because I did not move half my speed.
Where are the wings?
Alright. Well, with that, then I'll make a bow attack against him
Perfect.
as soon as I can find
Not
it.
supposed to know that, but that's okay.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, it
it's
doesn't do
passive.
anything. Shoot!
As you fire, you see him kind of looks over to the arrows that's flying through it, and he like waves his hand, and you see the arrow decay in air, and then the arrowhead just land and sink into that deep sand stuff.
He's magic! He's magic undead!
Bring us to Mesnos.
He's magic and he's undead!
I love the picture of the everybody just like yelling back and forth. This oh shit! Oh double shit! Like
It's called communication. We're on top of it.
Yes,
yeah.
we're a party. We communicate.
Bloodscale's just giggling weirdly.
All
Alright,
right.
Mezzy.
But at least now Mesnos knows not to cast Blight.
Oh, he wasn't going to.
That was kind of the whole reason I was shouting. He's not dead. Don't cast it. Figured
Actually,
Mezzy's
with all this
smart enough
shouting,
for that.
Vicer, make a perception check. At disadvantage. Is TJ near his computer?
Yeah, I'm
He
here.
sure
Sorry, I
is.
was just looking.
Okay, cool.
Ha! DP boy.
You hear
Oh, damn.
coming from the stump?
Oh my god!
All right, go ahead, Mesnos.
I'm trying to decide something.
Sure. No
He like
worries.
anti-perceived.
Oh, he perceived just in his own dream.
Alright, this is gonna be silly.
Let's do it. Silly.
Oh, it's gonna be silly as shit.
Okay.
It's gonna be super fucking silly. Holy dicks.
Okay.
This is technically on my square.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is fine.
He only has 25 feet of movement because he is.
He's not moving.
Okay. You're
He is gonna hop off my back to be right here.
perfect. Okay.
And then he's gonna move ever so slightly to here. Just to
Okay.
be less bunched.
Perfect.
Hi, Mesnos.
You can't see him, he's still visible.
No, the pass without a trace faded.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's going to cast with 4 charges from the Staff of Insects right here and create 3 giant wasps.
Giant wasps. All right. Can he expend them all? Does he have to do one per turn, or does it? What does it say on the as far as how many he can generate?
Okay, it says spell card. We're fine. Boop. Of course, it's not built in there though. Ignore that witch bolt. I clicked the wrong thing.
No worries. Let's see.
There you go.
Transform up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 scorpion with it.
He's gonna make
Okay.
as many wasps as he can.
Okay. Let's see. Make a. You know what? That would be silly if you had to. If they had to be there. That seems like ridiculous. Because it's.
Well, I
it
would
reads like you-
understand it not. I would understand it not working if we weren't in the middle of a fucking fey forest.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say that the staff
That's-
releases these bugs from its insides, just because relying on bugs to be there for the entire point of the staff would suck. So that's 5 wasps.
Five. That's 5 wasps.
5 giant wasps. Perfect.
You stepped out of line. That's 2 wasps.
And the verbal command he gives is kill him.
Go. Okay, perfect. And then do they move on your turn? So next turn.
GM says statistics. Each creature obeys until they act on your turn each round.
Okay, so next turn he'll be able to. They'll move on his turn and attack.
All right.
Perfect. And then Vicer, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage or
No, this is Constitution. This is because it's been a while since you were drugged.
Sure.
This isn't you hearing things and trying to wake up. 21. Okay.
21.
All right. So Vicer, your eyes kind of flutter open, and you are being held into a stump that is slowly receding into the ground. It is curled up, like the edges of it have curled around you and are locked over your body. What would you like to do?
This is less than ideal.
You got over
I think
20, so you still get your turn.
Oh, nice. I think I'm gonna do what any reasonably intelligent person would do, and I'm going to Dimension Door.
Perfect. Where are you going?
What can I see?
So with your head, you can see Tazir and your friends up to the north. You can't see anything to the west of you, and you can see this creepy-looking elf figure over you with 5 giant wasps angrily buzzing behind him and growing into their giant form.
Gotta double check a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna Dimension Door 100 feet straight up and then cast Featherfall.
Okay. So Featherfall will only stop you from. You can only fall 60 feet. Do you want to only do 60 feet up so that we don't
Yeah,
fall
I'll
40?
do 60. I'll do 60
feet
then,
per
yeah.
round until the spell ends.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a minute. You're correct.
So,
So
yeah.
so you.
So 120 feet. We'll just make it easy.
Okay, so 120 feet. So you'll be 60 feet up on the beginning of your next turn as you're falling through. No, we'll say that ends your turn because you didn't have any movement. So you'll be 120 feet up when we start your next turn.
Okay.
So you'll fall
Or
60
my-
feet next turn, and then 60 more feet the turn after that. Then you'll be landed.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
It's because that's way easier math and way easier for people to play around. All right. So with that, as you disappear, you hear this creature. My prize. Fetch my prize. And then,
Jesus.
and then around you, you hear.
Oh, Jesus.
And then, that's his-
No.
then he's going to use
What
his
the
legendary
fuck are
action,
those?
and he's going
Oh
to
god!
draw spores. And so all of you, your blood starts being pulled from your very pores, and on your
Me?
no, not you.
Because we failed the Constitution saving throws.
Because you failed the
I'm
Constitution.
still in
saving
the
throw.
air. Am I far
Oh,
enough
yeah.
away?
Nope.
Shit.
Fur enough away.
Mesnos never failed a con save for
That's-
that because he never got hit by it.
That is absolutely
Uh,
correct.
Yeah, I didn't fail a con save for anything. I never
You
got hit with
you
it.
did during
Did
the
In front of the
fight
yeah,
with the
front of
last.
the instant fortress.
Oh, shit.
So the rest of you, this blood pulls out of your chest and forms into this little gnome-looking thing with a red cap that goes all the way down its back, and it's like they have steel boots and are holding onto your chest.
What the
Wait, I
fuck?
was involved in that?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
you
came out
were.
right at the end.
Yeah, you
No,
you
she was
got hit
a
there.
After
Well,
it
no,
was after I.
she also
Wait.
got hit during the Dryad fight.
That's true too.
The Dryad fight. Okay.
Yeah, because I was up in the air and it couldn't hit me, I think. Oh.
You just got hit by that one.
Yeah, no, I
5
got hit
minutes
by
ago.
one. I know.
Perfect. And then
Sorry, I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
For the Ring of Spell Storing, do I have to take a full action to cast that, or can I cast that from that as a bonus action?
Ring of Spell Storing, it still takes an action to cast, or whatever the casting time of the spell that you put in there was. So if it was like healing word is a bonus action. Do you know what spell is stored in it right now?
Yeah, I know. Don't
Okay, perfect. All right, and then so rolling for their initiative, that'll bring us to the red cap. So first one that is latched onto, we'll just do left or right. Zephyr is going to attack you. He makes 3 wicked sickle
red cap.
attacks. Yep, this one right here.
They can reach me in the air.
It
It's
pulled.
it came out of you and is attached to your chest. He's like holding on.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to make some sickle attacks. I believe only the 25 hits, correct? She's muted, just so she knows.
Only the 25 hits.
Perfect. So you take 9 points of slashing damage. And then the red cap attached to Bloodscale is going to slide down your chest, grab onto your waist, and try to kick your knees. Oh, no, he can't do that. Never mind. He's just going to attack you with a sickle. What's your AC?
Oh, really quick, can I do Hellish Rebuke on that dude?
Yes, you may.
Boop.
So, dexterity saving throw. He
Since
fails.
he's
13
attached
points
to
of
me,
damage. Yeah.
fails.
And so as
Like,
he's
you're
slashing,
attached.
so he like grows out of your chest, and you see your blood form into this thing, and he's holding this like sickle as he slashes at your face, and you're kind of like dodging around, and he just barely catches you with one, and it kind of digs in, and you're like, "You bitch!" You say in like fucking infernal, and you see it blasts into his face and like burns off most of his facial hair, so he only has like these 2 little bits of his mustache left. Bloodscale, what's your AC?
Blood scales AC. Blood scales AC. It is 16. It
16.
is 16.
Perfect. So you take 9 points of slashing damage after your reduction.
I am raged. I am raged.
Yeah, it was 18 reduced to 9.
That's fine. Since it's corrupted, I have to make a concentration check, don't I?
Only if you. Well, let's see. Yes.
Because I have to
I'm
make
sorry.
concentration to keep my resistances.
That's correct. Perfect. Good for now. Roll the second one.
Why? You said where? I,
Did you
I
took-
don't.
Sorry, you
Oh, I
took.
see the 2.
Yeah.
I see the 2. Thank you.
13. Okay. You're still fine.
Yeah, it's 10 or half damage, whichever one's higher. I
Yep.
think I'm okay.
All right, and then Tazir, the one on your chest, is going to attack you.
Arrgh!
I believe only the 22 hits, right?
Base. Yeah, that's true.
So you
Just
take
that one.
11 points of slashing damage. So you're surprised as
Just
it
the one batch of 11 slashes.
as it pops out of you, it just slices across your stomach, and then you're able to like dodge around it the rest of the time as it's attached to you. And then that'll bring us to the one on Uza.
That's me.
What's your AC?
16.
16. Okay, so 2 hit. You take 18 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately,
on
no.
that first one, I'm gonna use a reaction to cast Wrath of the Storm.
Roll it.
He has to make a dex save.
Fails.
Sweet. He takes 2d8. I'll go with thunder damage.
Yeah.
I'm digging the thunder damage.
It's good damage. Perfect. Average damage. Excellent.
That didn't kill him, did it?
Good damage.
It did not, no.
Okay, and so that was what, 16 points for me?
That was 18 points.
Oops. Okay.
Perfect.
Holy
and then,
shit.
Holy shit.
I just realized you built Eldritch Blast wrong for Mesnos.
His is a little weird. I tried to...
One with you didn't add the +3 to damage on hit for one with shadows.
My bad. One with shadows is his invisibility, isn't it? Never mind. Go ahead, if you can fix that
Just
for me,
says
that would be
here-
great.
Actually, it might be the Book of Ancient Secrets, and I'm just
That's
reading
probably
it
what
weird
it is.
because of the way that you have it set up.
Yeah, I copied and pasted it from D&D Beyond. Okay, so that'll bring us to these mighty moonworms. Let's see. So you are flying, so you're safe for now. This one's going to roll over here. And he's going to attack biggest, tastiest treat, which is going to be Bloodscale. And then with that, he's going to... Oh, as he moves through the earth, I need a dexterity saving throw from Bloodscale from Tazir.
Oh my.
Did I see him dive under? Would this
I
technically be something that I could see?
Yes, yeah, you can danger sense this.
don't want to brag, but I'm pretty dexterous.
Perfect. So unfortunately, both of you fail. This is Earth Tremors.
Damn.
It's
And
so you take both of you take 10 bludgeoning damage as the Earth is writhing around and it's starting to stir up some of the spores, but like bits of rock and stuff start flying out, and you're
My
trying to dodge out of the way to get
face.
hit by them.
Take how much?
10
10.
reduced to 5 for you,
Well,
and then
I'm almost bloodied.
It should be the 15, but it's good enough.
perfect. Yeah, good enough. And then it's going to try to bite you, Bloodscale. 27.
Yeah?
Dexterity saving throw.
Is this another one I could see?
Yes. Okay. You are swallowed. And
That's fine.
take 25 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. The rest of you see just...
Halved.
Yes,
Piercing is
halved.
still halved.
Yep, halved to 12. And then...
12 or 13.
12. And then you are now restricted. Perfect. Let's see. Nope, that's yes, yeah, that'll be enough. Or no,
What's
you need
half the
one
damage
more.
I take?
So it'd be 12. So... Oh yeah, you're good then. Never mind. All right, so All right, so you are considered swallowed. Chimp to back.
Oh, that's not good.
This second one is going to move to you.
The little guy that was on him gets swallowed too.
Yes, I was just putting him in there. That's funny. I need a dexterity saving throw from Mesnos and from or wait, no, they have a 10-foot reach. He wouldn't do that. He would just try to reach him. So he's going to do his bite attack against you.
So that's a dex save.
I don't even need to. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god, and it's still got a 13.
So as it clashes right down in front of you, you jump back, and it just with a natural 1. As you jump back, it's so close that it bites the red cap right off your chest and swallows it.
Oh thank god.
Hey, technically my red cap's swallowed too.
Yeah, he's taking the acid damage too. Don't worry. And then the last
Fuck.
deep
Die,
breaths.
this is how I die.
You're doing fine. The last one is going to go to Mesnos. Dexterity save. So 10 feet of the worm. No, he would also use reach. I'm sorry. So he's going to try to attack Mezzy. 23.
Duh.
Dexterity saving throw for Mesnos. Swallowed. So he takes
I have a plan for that boy though.
I bet you do. 19 points of piercing damage as he's swallowed. And then that'll bring us back to the top of the round. Bloodscale. You are...
Are you sure? Because Mesnos never went.
Mesnos
No, he
never
did.
went?
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
dumb.
was gonna say.
I'm
Okay,
dumb.
no point.
I'm dumb. Shut
All
up.
good.
Bloodscale turn.
All right, perfect. So you are... once inside, you make a... let's see. You are blinded, restrained, has total cover against attacks, and at the beginning of your turn, you take 17 points of acid damage. Used to half because of your rage.
Nope. Not this one, because I'm corrupt rage.
Oh, that's right. No, I thought so. It was supposed to be corrupted rage is to maintain your totem. You're still always you still get the standard rage of non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. So you've maintained your concentration, so you still get it halved.
Oh, okay. So 8 or 9?
8.
Okay, math is not my strong suit.
It's always going to be
right
rounded down
now.
for you guys. Perfect. And then at the end of your turn, make a... Okay, so perfect.
That was blood scales. Con save for concentration.
Or, yeah, with the +6, I felt pretty safe. All right, perfect.
So wait, I'm restrained, right?
Yes.
Technically, I can still attack.
Let's see, strained. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Attacks would technically be a disadvantage.
Yes, yeah, because it's hard for you to move.
But we all know what I'm gonna do.
Reckless.
So it's gonna be a straight roll.
Great weapon or non-great weapon?
Nope, just I need to make sure I hit.
19. That'll hit. 21 points of damage. Try not to
Throw
do-
me up! Throw me up!
Roll your next attack. 22 hits! 12 points of damage. That is exactly what you needed. Alright, so you get puked up, and you are 10 feet away from the worm. So you are here, and you are thrown up, and you are prone.
Gross.
But I'm technically not restrained anymore, which means I should have my movement to get up.
Yes, you can use half your movement to get up and move around, because you didn't use your Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn, so you still have movement.
I'm just gonna get up and laugh as hard as I can. That's all I got.
Let's go. You smell weird.
How is that different than normal?
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. That's why I wanted to say something.
Perfect. And then, oh, that shouldn't be there. And then that'll bring us to Uza.
Okay. How tall are these things?
They are about 25 feet tall.
25 feet tall. And I saw them reach me at about 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah. No. Shit. Alright, I am going to... I'm gonna try and utilize the tank here, so... I'm gonna go... Shit, I'm sorry, I should have measured this out
You're good.
before it was my turn. Does someone else with 14 want to go? Because I think I was actually after
Sure, I'll go.
Taz and Zephyr last
Well-
time anyway.
Yeah, that's before I did the dex calculation, but since this is all happening at the time, go ahead, Zephyr.
I am going to cast Stone Skin
Perfect.
on myself, and then I am going to down a potion.
Perfect.
Which potion am I downing? What do I get to roll for, what do I got? Superior healing potion.
Superior.
What do I get to roll for that?
Oh, I believe it is 8, but let me pull it up here.
Should be 8d4 plus 8.
So you said superior?
Mhm.
Superior? Yep,
It's 8.
8d4 plus 8.
Alright. 8d4 plus 8. How do I do that?
So you go to... I'll take it. Care of so you go to the advanced dice roller, and you can
Okay.
do... you change it to 8, change it to d4, and then...
8
Let's see.
d4 plus 8.
Alright, and then click roll.
Alright.
30
30.
points of healing! Good God, nice.
God
Holy
Thank
damn.
God,
That's
I needed
near-
that.
That's
Nicely done.
very good. Alright, so go ahead and add your 30 points of healing.
Yay! So,
Maxes you out again, doesn't it?
maxed out.
Must
So-
be nice.
And I am now on Stone Skin, so
Really?
try to hit me now, bitch.
Perfect. Do you have your movement
Oh.
left?
I do have movement left, so I am going to move. Oh, is Viserys still feather falling?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah, I'm
floating gently.
120 feet in the air.
You see him,
Well,
he's
I'm
looking
going-
down and he's getting his hands ready for
Oh,
something
gently.
nasty.
I am going to fly towards him.
Perfect. Go ahead and move your token.
Oh, there's no need for that. I mean,
And I am going to basically prep
wait, is
to
that
catch
red
him
cat
so
coming
that
with you?
Yes, the red cat
Yeah.
is attached to your chest.
it's
I don't need to
attached
be
my
caught.
chest.
Get that thing away from me.
Well, you have a ways to fall yet, but I'm gonna make sure that the elf doesn't friggin' get you.
Oh, no worries. He's about to have a world of problems.
Just
gonna
a
be here
fucking
just in
world of
case.
Perfect.
problem.
She doesn't know that though. All right, Uza, did you figure out what you wanted to do?
Yes, and sorry about that. So what I'm
You're
going to
good.
do is I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Disengage.
Ah, that's come on, roll 20.
Yes, but I've also
And
flown
then-
higher, so that fucker can't reach me.
Perfect.
Also good.
I think here was where I could reach.
Now, are you
And then,
dashing? Because you had to bonus
no,
action.
I got 50.
Oh, 50
No, I
feet
have
flight
50
movement.
feet of
That's right.
flight.
I forget. I'm sorry.
Extremely
No worries.
dashing.
Thank you.
Hella dashing.
But I'm not because I had to
So
use it
fun.
for disengage.
Nah, don't
And
mind
then
her.
I'm gonna-
She just likes hyperbole.
No. Damn.
What, Molly? No?
No.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna
no.
shoot at the big thing next to Taz.
You're gonna shoot this one? Oh, sorry. This one? Or
This one.
You're not shooting the one with Mezzy inside?
Nope, I'm shooting
Okay.
the one with Would I get sneak attack with the one with Mezzy inside?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
nope, then I'm not
actually-
gonna shoot it.
Ooh, no, it has a 10-foot reach. I would no, because there's no menace coming from Bloodscale yet. He just got thrown up. So yeah, you'd get sneak attack from the
Yeah.
other one though.
I
Go
did
ahead.
stand up and start laughing my ass off.
This is true. 24
There we go.
hits.
And here comes the sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if only.
I wish.
that's,
Okay, so 15 plus 8,
20
23.
23 points of piercing damage.
Perfect.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Tazir.
Yes, I'm gonna light them on fire.
Do it.
Fire.
I'm going to try anyway.
Okay.
Get him, fam.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna burning hands the big one.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
So I would say since the I described him as on your chest, you could put your hands in front of the
Oh.
red cap and get him too.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
So burning
Just
hands.
don't
So I
burn
guess
your boobs.
I'll do that.
Is there any
Her
saves
boobs
or
are
anything, or is
fire,
it
it's
just
fine?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
they're fire resistant.
Oh, they are.
Her boobs
Lucky
are made
me.
out of
Fire resistant
asbestos.
nipple.
fire resistant?
Bum-
Who has efficient
Bummer.
nipples?
Huge
She-
bummer.
She has asbestos pasties.
Asbestos.
Well, I can move my. I guess. What if I first move the hunter's mark from
Got her.
You have mesothelioma.
that guy to the big guy?
So the hunter's mark would only be for attacks. This is a spell, so it wouldn't add any additional
Bonus.
damage.
It's a bone. I don't know.
Is that what you?
No.
Well, you can move it. It just won't add any damage. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I mean,
Perfect. It's moved.
from that guy to this guy, the big guy,
Perfect.
that's trying to eat my face.
Done and done. All right.
Oh, my hold click. I don't
yes.
know. I think
Yeah,
it
so-
got moved. So.
Yeah, it's over here. I put it on.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see there's a little like target
Thank you.
in the upper right hand corner. It marks your hunter's mark. Perfect. And then any movement.
I mean, no, I
Okay.
don't want to. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's it.
Lysair.
Woohoo! So I'm going to. Where's that elf? Where's that son of a bitch? This guy right, here.
Yep, he's
Yeah,
120 feet below you.
This is how all
So I'm
business
gonna
bees
fall
Or-
30.
So
Oh,
you
wait,
fall you fall 60 feet as your movement. That's happening right now. So you'll be considered within 60 feet to cast something.
Immolation has a 90-foot cast spell, and I have Spell Sniper, which I
Hit it.
believe doubles the length.
It does.
of my
It does.
spell. Anyway,
It really does.
I'm gonna hit
It's
that guy with Immolation.
Immolation.
Well, that's handy.
Dexterity saving throw.
And, what's that?
Dexterity saving
Dex.
throw.
Yeah, Dex saving throw.
8. Shit.
Spell DC 16.
Perfect. So he takes 20 points of fire damage right now, and then he is on fire for the duration. And you see him. It's a bright ass fire.
Then
then,
I'm gonna burn 5 sorcery points to twin that spell.
Perfect. Who's winning it too?
This motherfucker looks like he's causing problems. Mesnos is still in this one, right?
Yep.
Inside of
6.
Mesnos will be fine.
So go and roll new damage.
New damage. 25.
Ethan, good God. 45 points of continual fire damage coming out from the pissed off and now conscious Visair. Oh man, that'll bring
Yeah.
us to Mesnos.
Fuckers. So,
Go ahead.
quicken spell, yeah?
Yeah?
Well, you do what you want, dude.
Yeah.
It says that I can. Okay, so I'm gonna use quicken spell
Okay.
to pull the immolation out of my spell stored ring.
So the only thing I would say is how many sorcery points do you have? Because it's as much
I had 9.
9. How many did it cost to twin? What level spell is immolation? Level spell, right?
Yeah, equal to the spell's level to target the second creature.
So what level spell is it? Is it a 5th level spell or 4th?
Yes.
5th level?
5th. So I
So
have 4 sorceries points to
You-
then use quicken spell, which you can cast a spell that has a time of 1 action. You can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting of that to 1 bonus action.
Perfect, so
I'm
you have 2
changing the one
left?
in the ring to a bonus action. I'll have 2
Perfect.
left after I pull the immolation out of the ring.
Perfect. All right. Just want to make sure we're
Damn.
tracking
Spell
this.
storing
I'm
ring.
gonna burn that guy.
Bad decision to give to a guy who can do math.
Dude, that's... Are you kidding me? I could not be more proud right now. Dexterity saving throw of 5! Roll some more. So 22.
So they're all on bad
So-
fire now.
You all
Right?
see, so as you're like all looking at the worms and everything, you just hear, do you want to say any quippy lines? It sounds like a quippy line moment.
Now, from in the distance, you just hear vague Scottish yelling.
And then you just see, you see, so you see both of the worms just,
And then loud,
You
clear
hear
over the crystal air.
the
you
Scottish equivalent, you hear the Scottish equivalent of Joe Pesci in the Home Alone movies. as, as all of these worms catch on,
Fucking clown, dude.
these worms catch on fire, and you see the druid, the sorcerer dudes catch on fire as
I
well.
need the hair.
And now you're 60
Bada
feet in the
bing.
air.
Bada boom.
What's that?
Damn it! Who did that? That was. Yeah, that, oh
Couldn't
man,
help it.
that's amazing.
Who did what? I missed it.
Oh, she played the laugh free sound.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so that brings us to Mesnos.
Who's got to take some acid damage, right?
Yep, 17 points of acid damage.
I were like, he's gonna take some acid.
Oh God,
That's
Hey,
all.
Kind of.
that's a lot.
Do what
Yeah.
you gotta do.
What is transforming,
That's a bonus action.
action-wise?
Oh no, that's an
Bonus?
action. Sorry, that's an action.
Okay, good, because that was gonna get really bad for you if it was a bonus.
True form, Mezzy
He's
out.
going to now shift. Yep, he's shifting to true form, and he can now move through creatures.
Yes, he
Oh,
can.
shit.
So he's just gonna get the fuck out.
Perfect.
Just gonna step out.
So,
does his
you
true
guys-
form have different hit points or no?
yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
66.
it's like a wild shape for him.
So we're eventually gonna have to build this character sheet as one that I can actually use.
Wait, you can't use it?
No.
Oh, let me give you 2 shakes. Wait, it says it can be edited and controlled by you.
Pretty boy.
Yeah, but it's like I can't change hit points like a normal character sheet.
It
Oh,
plays
yeah, 'cause
like
it's
a
an
wild-shaped
NPC, so,
character
I'll
instead
keep track
like
of
my
his.
orc character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go and update. I didn't think about that. I'm not updating for you. So I'll go and I'll keep track of it for now. But he has
It's all right.
66.
I'm just gonna. I just changed his token
Perfect.
hit points.
So
Let's see. I should probably
I'll put Mezzy
pop
up
that
there.
out so I could actually see. 30-foot flying.
Yep.
Boy.
And so the rest of you see, like, after Mesnos gets swallowed, the other 2 light on fire, and then you see Mesnos' human form, book in a hand, just float out of this worm and float upwards. Where's he going? God, he's so cool. What
Did
the
he see
fuck?
how tall the worms were before?
He did, yeah, because he got eaten by one.
So how tall is it?
Like I said, 25 feet. That's how much is sticking out of the ground, at least.
All right, so then he's going to, while floating like he's fucking Zenyatta. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah.
His feet are not touching the goddamn ground.
He doesn't even have feet. It's just robes that end in nothingness.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
He is going to go. Just right the fuck away.
And so, incorporeal form, we'll consider that a free disengage, because what's he gonna do?
Yeah. Bye. And if possible,
Yep.
because in this form, he does have telepathy for 120 feet.
He does.
He's going to just into the mind of the elf, weird elf.
Mhm.
Just go. What the fuck do you want?
So,
You just hear his screams.
You
I'm
hear-
on fire! No, I'm just kidding.
sorry. Yeah.
It's
So,
telepathy.
so for
Want to not be on fire?
for Mesnos, he just says. Then he just hears back. My prize. Give it, and the rest of you may live. And then, as a bonus action, he can stealth. Just a heads up.
Eh.
Okay. All right. That'll bring us to Das Elf.
I counted asking that question as a bonus.
That's perfectly fine.
Personally.
Yeah, establishing a psychic link, that's probably fair. Alright, so you see his wounds start to close.
And talk. The mind maker.
But then he takes fire damage at the beginning of his turn, correct?
Don't the wasps do something on Mesnos' turn?
Oh, yes.
They attack the shit out of this boy. They
Perfect.
attack the fuck out of this man. Stab that son of a bitch to death.
And of course,
Fire
since
and
it's
bees, what the
Mesnos, he's going to position them just so they all have advantage on their attacks, because Mesnos is a smart boy.
The mama didn't raise no fool.
And bees would naturally move in formations.
I don't believe he had a mother.
Mother didn't raise no fool.
Alright, so sting attacks. So at advantage. 1,
Oh, I got that boy.
2.
Just like I believe you didn't have
So,
a
hold on, I'm just gonna roll a 5 right now.
sassy, spicy asshole.
5. Wow. Oh, okay, cool. So. Oh. So you see as all of the wasps from in and they all start to like crawl on him, and he's not even really moving that much as they're crawling onto him, and the fire is, and they start to like stab in, and they're like flying away, and they don't do anything to him.
Nothing?
It's poison damage. He's immune to it.
But piercing?
There's piercing in there too, right?
No,
Yeah.
it just says poison damage from the stingers.
No, they have piercing. Yeah, on the damage rolls it says there's
Oh
piercing.
shit! I am so sorry. I'm looking at the big damage. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So 1, miss, 2,
You're muted, honey.
3, 4 hit. So 3, 10, 15, 20 damage comes in. Not bad.
Nice.
Perfect. And then
Those
so
rookie numbers. Gotta pump up them numbers.
Hey, every point counts. Do it for the W's, boys.
The W's. Just gotta get that W.
and then so he is going to take his turn.
You sassy landlubber, you big-cheeked booty butt.
And
he is technically a landlubber, yes.
Fuzzing
see,
butts.
surveying the area. He is going to cast Circle
Need
of
a cough.
Death. So, the info on here, so you guys know what's going on. So I know what's going on. Oh. All right, so and we'll keep the 27 from before just in case. Oh, perfect. So in a 60-foot radius, which Visera, you would currently be in, the wasps would be in, and with
How
your
high does that go, though?
it's a 60-foot sphere, so it goes 60 feet into the air, all around him. So I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, shit. Okay,
You do see the red cap on you instantly disintegrated.
Does
Oh,
he
that's
does
good.
he take fire damage?
Yes. Roll the fire damage for his, because at the beginning of his turn, right?
It takes 4d6
Target repeats
damage
the
on a
saving
field
throw.
save.
Oh, it's at the end of his turn. At the end of his turn. So not yet.
Constitution saving throw. How high does it have to be?
60. It's 60 feet, so it hits you.
No,
it
I
is.
mean,
Oh,
how high does the
spell
save
DC?
have to be?
it is. Let me pull it
Higher than that.
Sorry, computer. Slow.
Tell me it only has to be like 12. Meat is beat. 14.
It's
Ah, shit, I'm
silly.
fucked.
The meat's getting beat into the ground.
That's a dick joke.
What? Sorry, one second.
I
Plus
never.
9. 17 is the DC.
Dicks.
Ah, fuck.
Okay,
Tell
so
him.
everyone who saved takes 27 points of necrotic damage.
Saved?
No, everyone who didn't save. Everyone
You
who
said
saves
everyone
takes
saved.
half damage.
I was like,
I'm
it
sorry.
gets worse than this?
I have a question.
Say
Yes.
I'm dead.
What's your question?
Bloodscale has a question.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
I'm technically still resistant to necrotic as well.
that's correct. Everything but psychic. But you will have to make
So
a
do I take a quarter? I did. It's 20, motherfucker.
No, make a con save for maintaining concentration. Yeah, you'll take quarter.
Yeah, but I need to know how much I take to know
You'll
how
take-
much the.
I said
Check
you'll
has
take
to be.
you'll take quarter. So we'll just round it down.
You're cutting out, motherfucker.
You're
Lot of
cutting
cutting out.
really
Wow.
bad.
Oh, really? Am I back yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Half of 27 is going to be 13. Halved again, we'll call 6. So, and these
Okay.
bees can't make their
Nice.
constitution. Even if they make it, they're gone. So bees are destroyed.
I have concentration still.
Um, and immolation's not a concentration spell, correct?
Oh, stone skin is. So do I have to do? What do
Yes.
I have to do to keep that?
Constitution saving throw.
You're fine.
Yay!
Yep. Because you made more than half the damage. And then immolation's not concentration, right, TJ?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
All right. So at the end of his turn, he's going to make his dexterity. It's a dex save to end it, correct?
Yes. Dex
Perfect.
save.
And what's your DC?
16.
5. He is still on fire. Roll your damage.
46.
46. No,
stop.
I'm just kidding.
Drop and roll.
12.
Okay, so he's going to take the 12 damage, and then he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to put himself out.
Fuck that.
And then that'll bring us to the dreaded worms.
Sorry, I just want to make sure that's a
Yeah.
magical thing that he's doing, right?
Yes, yeah. Legendary, like big legendary boss creatures have what are called legendary resistances, so they
It's
can
not
end
something you
magical
can
effects. on them.
counterspell.
It's not a
No,
counter
no,
spell.
just as long as it's magic, because the flames can only be extinguished by magic.
Yes,
That's-
yeah. It would be considered a magical effect. All right, and then so brings us to the big. Okay, giant wasps are gone. So this brings us to the worms. They won. Let's see. We're gonna start with. So look at this situation. You guys are 60 feet in the air still. So it is
Look, we all
going
know
to
Bloodscale's getting hit.
more than yeah. So this one's gonna come here, and he's going to use his action to cough a spore cloud in a 15-foot cone. I need Constitution savings throws from Bloodscale and from Tazir.
Do I still have my ice mask?
Yes. Or no,
Save
it got
from
melted
me?
away by the acid damage. You took
Saving throw?
I was
Sorry.
keeping it till you took acid or fire. Constitution
Got it.
Yeah.
save.
Oh no.
Tazir, you are considered poisoned. So this poison is a super fun one.
Wasn't too good.
And you can repeat the throw at the end of your turn. But yeah, you are now considered poisoned as you see this creature like through the earth. Oh, actually, Bloodscale, you need to make a dexterity saving throw for its tremor.
I have advantage on.
You can see it coming.
So many saving throws.
Probably still fails.
16 still fails. You take 10 bludgeoning, reduced to 5. I don't think you can even fail a Constitution saving throw, so no worries there. And then that is going to be its turn. This one is going to move in here.
Hey,
Harold.
did that last one catch on fire?
They'll take so this first one wasn't on fire. It was one of the ones you didn't light. The others will take they'll have to make their saves at the end of their throw to take more fire damage, which is good for everybody because the amount that takes them to throw up in a single turn is pretty good, pretty even with your fire. All right, so it is going to try to bite at the fire lady. Is 18 hit?
Pretty sure.
What's your AC?
Yeah, 16. So.
All right, dexterity
Yeah, that
saving throw.
hits. Oh boy.
And okay,
I
you
wasn't
are
super good.
swallowed. And along
I
with
got
your,
swallowed.
you got swallowed.
Guys, I'm inside of a worm right now.
Dude,
You
pull him
can't
in
hear me, so it's more like.
All right, that worm
Does she
is
not
on
have an
fire.
earring?
She does not yet.
Take your gun back.
All right, and then that leaves this one is going to look around, see only things in the air, so he's going to stay where he is and just
Save.
attack at Bloodscale. He's a 10-foot reach, so he's not going to try to move. So 30. I assume
He gets
that
to
hits.
attack again.
No, that's this one.
Well, then make the other one dex save. So I can burn
I'm doing.
his ass.
Sorry, I'm doing all of them at the end, so that way I can do it all together. I'm sorry. This is just for my action management. I will make them save at the end. Don't worry. I promise you. You will not miss your damage. All right. So 25 reduced to 12, and then a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you can see it coming.
Oof.
All right. So since they use their turns to do that, at the end of their turns, they're going to use their dexterity saving throws to try to put themselves out. Both
Nope.
fail. Roll the damage. And
18
then
and 15.
is it plus your spell casting modifier? Just because you
What?
were rolling a lot higher than that. Do you add your? Because it's 8d6, correct? You're rolling.
No, 46.
Oh, 46 after they're on fire. I see. Okay, so 18
Yeah.
and 15. Perfect. All right. So they are on fire, and then they burn and they wiggle around, but they don't throw up. That'll bring us to... Oh, this one's going to use his movement to tunnel over towards Mesnos. And that'll bring us to Bloodscale.
How much do I take off the top from acid?
17. Reduced to 8.
Ooh, Bloodscale's hurting.
Oh, wow, since we heard that, holy shit. You do that at the end. Do
13.
your attacks first.
No, that was for the concentration.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're good.
Reckless, but no great weapon master.
Yeah, if it's less than 20 damage, you automatically save.
No, because I have a 6 to Constitution. I saves. I can
Oh,
actually
shit, okay.
technically roll too low.
Never mind. I thought you had iron. Okay. 26 will hit. Roll the damage. 21, as once again, you are coughed out 10 feet away. That's at the end of its... you know what? We're going to give you both your attacks before you get spit out. Assuming
But
you just...
but if I got
26. Go ahead.
Uh.
12. What were you saying?
I was gonna say if I got spit out, I was gonna run to it and do Great Weapon Master. So
Okay, we'll do that. So since that's what you're planning on doing, and I jump the gun, I'll give you your 26 minus 5. 21 still hits, so we're adding another 10 damage to that 12, make it 22.
yay!
Perfect. And then that'll bring us.
And Bloodscale is just like scales are like sloshing off from acid. He's not looking good, man.
Oh,
You see Bloodscale and part of the corrupted rage is like you can see his blood has like this purple fire, but there's a ton of it, so it almost looks like his silver scales that are sloughing off and you are being replaced by this like purple, almost blackish flame coming out of him as he's holding his axe, and the eye on his axe is flared up. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, we're fucked, boys. That's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Perfect. So, something special happens. So since you are, I'll explain the details later. But I need you to make 2 more attacks.
Sweet.
They have to be Great Weapon Master and they have to be reckless.
That's perfectly fine. I will take 2 attacks. 2 attacks sound fucking great to me, fam.
Holy
What's
shit.
a
Okay.
fucking crit?
All right. So roll the damage for the first one. So 26. And then roll the damage for the second one. So
One of them's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna die.
28. So that's okay. That already did that. Okay, so yeah, 28. Perfect. And then roll 3d8 for the corrupted smite.
Okay.
He's no good.
All right. How do you want to kill this first worm?
Just
DC's alright. I have.
normal rage chopping, but with purple flames just following that fucking
Perfect.
axe like a motherfucker.
So you all
Sense of
see.
dread replaced with cautious optimism.
So
Soon to be replaced with even more dread.
you see. Oh, and then that does count as finishing off a creature for any barbarian stuff. I want to mention that now. You guys see the flames and everything that are crawling out of his wounds, and his eyes suddenly flare, and all of a sudden the fire engulfs his entire body as he starts to run up and just starts cracking away at this this worm. And he's walking through, and pretty soon he's just walking up to it, and he's crashing it, and he's cutting through it, and it's starting to bend over as it's losing muscle to hold it up, and he chops all the way through it, and then jumps over the top of it, and then digs him through the head. And he just keeps chopping at it as fire is tracing behind it. The flames mixing with the purple flames as Bloodscale's getting kind of strange. All right. Go ahead.
So, if I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee with... Oh shit. Technically I would have 2.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter because it's first for a bonus action.
Sure.
On your turn, when you score a crit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, this is part of Great Weapon Master, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action,
Perfect. So you have 1 more attack.
and I have movement.
You do.
I would not have seen Taz get eaten because I was already in a thing.
Yep. But it would be the closest
But I
thing,
am-
and in your corrupted rage, you don't really have control, so you're going to attack it.
Well, part of me thinks Bloodscale's kind of fighting because he is seeing Mesnos, who is an ally in combat, and knowing he's squishy. So I'm not...
Part of this is you attack the closest thing.
Sweet. That's fine.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Damn right. It's only 10.
10 does not hit. So as you're attacking into it, and then you see that the axe finally stopped in its rampage. Uza, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to fly right here,
Perfect.
which should give me flanking advantage, correct?
Yep. Quick hands changing weapons.
Yep. Dagger of Venom.
Do it.
Oh, please, oh, please. Hey.
22 will hit.
All right. And I get my sneak attack,
Perfect,
which
roll
is
it.
right there.
Perfect. So.
And I'm going to
See,
steal his shadow.
So that'll be your next attack with your other dagger, because you attacked with the dagger of Eminem for this one. Not
Oh,
Shadow
shit.
Drinker.
My bad.
Oh, good.
I clicked the wrong one.
Did you mean to use the poison on the poison
I-
dagger, or just stab it?
No, I meant to just... I
Okay.
meant to do Shadow Drinker. I clicked
Okay.
the wrong one. That's...
Roll Shadow Drinker and just roll the damage, and we'll include the sneak attack on it.
Okay.
Perfect. So we'll do the so 11 plus 17, 28 points of damage from 1 stab.
And then I'm
You
going
have
to take a shadow.
Stolen the shadow. Perfect. And do you want to use your 2-weapon bonus action attack, or are you disengaging? What are you doing?
I'm going to use... Yeah, I'm going to... Well, I ran out of movement.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to use a bonus action to take the shadow?
No, it's oh, actually, let me double check. I can't remember that one. New magical weapons. Up here. Shadow Drinker. You can absorb a shadow's creature when you hit. So no, it does not take an
Oh,
action.
okay. Then yeah, I'll stab him with the dagger of venom.
Hit. Roll it. 13 does not hit. Or no, you're flanking.
Because
Yeah.
flanking.
Yep, roll it again. 28 does hit.
There it is.
So
And
it's
then
sort of
he has to make a con save,
Is
DC
it?
15.
immune to poison
I
damage.
didn't activate the dagger. Never mind.
Okay. No, it'd be
I
an
didn't
immune to,
activate the dagger.
would have been immune to poison damage anyway, so another 6 damage. Perfect.
Oh,
That'll bring us to.
and then
Oh yeah,
it's
go
the end
ahead.
of my turn.
Perfect. That'll bring us to Zephyr.
Here. I'm going to cast. Screw you, dude. Take best at level. Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Constitution
It's
saving
gonna
throw.
hit this dude
Okay.
right on him.
14. He saves. So half
So he
damage.
still takes half damage.
So
So,
27.
that's
So
7.
that's 8. Oh no, not not 18. Wow. Hi. I'm tired. I'm good at math. 14 points of damage.
But if he's undead, does that make a difference?
No, he does not have
Radiant?
any. He doesn't have any damage vulnerabilities.
Oh.
You think in 4th and 3rd edition did have that? Not this one, unfortunately.
Damn.
But you still have your Moonbeam. It is a persistent thing, so that is up and ready.
And then, that was a full action, so I don't really have anything else.
Okay, that'll. Do you have a bonus action, like healing word or anything like that? I don't know.
No.
Okay, that'll bring us to Zir. You take 17 points of acid damage at the beginning of your turn, and then you are restrained, so you can make attacks at disadvantage, but you can still make them.
Oh boy. So 17. Okay. Hold up.
Oh.
Oh wow. I have 20 life left. I am bloodied as
Do you have a potion?
You're still not
I
the
got
lowest
cure
health.
wounds. That's fair. Can I touch myself?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh
you can touch
my.
yourself.
only when you think about TJ. No.
And use cure
When I
wounds?
think
Listen,
about
it's for a higher cost. Okay.
Oh, I
And that's a copyright strike, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Anyway.
Doesn't that fall under parody law? That was so bad it had to be a parody.
I was giving you the compliment. You're
Shut
completely
up.
ridiculous.
Shots fired!
Oh,
Shots
my-
fired!
Oh, I'm gonna cure TJ's wounds instead, actually.
Send that boy
I
to the
am
bird
unscathed.
Anyway, I'm gonna touch myself and
'Kay.
cure my own wounds at
Cast it.
will level, at the highest level, because I'm about to die.
Holy shit, you heal 33 points.
No, Molly, you can't cast at level 9. You can only cast up to level 1.
Okay, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Fuck off, TJ!
I'm
Shut
sorry,
your
that's just not how that works.
goddamn snitch!
I was like, holy
God.
fuck, how? Like,
No, you can't do that! Die in a well! I'm not saving you now!
so you can do it up to
I
3rd
could
level.
anyway, but I won't now.
I was gonna say, there's no saving me.
Fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I'll recast
3rd
it.
level.
I'm sorry.
That's okay,
I
that's
just-
really hilarious.
I wanted to do that so much.
Level
I was
four.
gonna.
Randomly do a level 9.
Perfect,
See what
so...
happens.
do you have, I think level 3 is your highest spell slot? Yeah, level
Oh,
3.
she can't.
Yeah, I'm
I thought it
dumb
was
as a
based on your
potato.
level.
No, this is level 1. Sorry. Let me do that one more time.
One more time.
Wait, so what determines the
Third
highest
time's the
level you can
charm.
get?
Just whatever the highest, just your highest spell slot's
It's-
at.
Wow, that's...
Oh, yeah.
It is-
Well,
I
the
thought it was
highest
based on
mine
your
is
base
at
level.
7, but I currently have Cure Wounds set in a level 1 spell slot, so I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
do level 1. Yes.
So no, you have
Wait.
you have up to 3rd level spells,
Ugh.
so you can cast it
Ty,
up to the
you're
3rd
cutting out.
level.
Yeah, Ty, you're still breaking.
Ah,
Third.
what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, 3rd level spell.
Up to 3rd level.
Mhm.
Oh man, it's not looking good for me.
Double
Wait, she has
ones.
a etherealness at level 7. Does that mean she can cast at level 7?
It's progressively
No,
worse.
that etherealness is part of her Horizon Walker, which would make it so you
Yeah.
can walk out of this thing. Just a heads up.
So I should do that instead. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, new character, who dis, but it'd be up to you.
I'd have to be a new character.
No, I'm
Just
saying
walks
you're
out.
relatively new to your character. And
Oh.
so part of your
Like-
Horizon Walker, this only lasts
Like,
till the
yeah,
end of your
you can
turn.
do
It does not have the 8-hour duration. It's only till the end of your turn.
Okay. The etherealness, you mean?
That's correct, yeah. As
Yeah.
part of your Horizon Walker.
Okay. Well, I'll stick with Cure Wounds for now.
Perfect. So you heal 7. Bonus action.
Yay.
Did you want to move your Hunter's Mark onto the one you're in?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
My God, I thought I put it on him already. I got.
That'll bring us to
Setting.
Vicer.
Good. Yes. Would it be reasonable to say that I could guide my Featherfall to drop back 5 feet?
You drop straight down from Featherfall.
I can't, like, wave my arms or swim.
No. Unfortunately not.
Fine!
It literally
You
says...
could ask me to help you.
Who needs help? I don't need help.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're...
She got wings.
It's been 2 turns. You're now...
There it is.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you cast Fly on yourself.
Yep. And then I'm gonna spend my last 2 sorcery points to cast Slow
Slow.
on everything that is against us!
6 creatures in a 40-foot cube. So you can get the 2 things closest to you. You can't get the top one.
Why not?
Oh, shit. Never
35
mind.
feet.
Fucking what? Okay, yeah,
Fucking
that'll sorcerer it up. Okay, what's the saving throw? Wisdom?
You broke up. I'm
Is
sorry.
it a wisdom saving throw?
It is a dex. Oh wait, nope. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nope. Nope.
All right,
They're all
are
slow.
This
Then
one,
I can fly for 10 minutes.
perfect. That'll bring us to Mezzy. As
No,
Mesnos.
I take it
Oh, good,
back.
sorry.
I have to redo this. Sorry.
You do? What's up?
It's a concentration to fly.
Oh, so you just fall out of the air? Are
Alright,
you
so
gonna
everything?
land
No,
or
no, no,
fly?
no. That's fine. I'm just gonna slow everything, land, and then walk away, because he can't hit me with a fucking reaction.
He cannot
No.
because he's slowed.
Ah!
So you mark back your 2 sorcery points since you used slow as an action, so you still have those 2 left.
Cool.
Unless you want to quicken a spell and hit him with it.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'll do a fireball.
Fireball? Okay, right here
Why not?
probably. Yeah, I just forgot you had it.
Yeah, right. So
Perfect.
it's a,
So you hit both
a
of them. Yep.
circle, so I'll hit both of them.
Dexterity saving throws, correct?
Let's find out, shall we?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it would say. Sorry.
Fail. It's okay. It does say. It says DC 16 dexterity. They both
good.
fail, so 28 points of damage.
Yeah.
And that's enough. You are spit out of the worm as the explosion hits it.
Woo! I helped save you, Molly.
All right. So looking dire. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me let's think of that. That's what happened. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Silly. All right, and then that'll bring us to Mesnos.
You look silly.
That guy just moved and didn't do anything?
No. That's just ignore that.
Well, then
How
he's
can
not
I
on the
ignore that?
moonbeam.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I was putting the moonbeam back, so it would be. All right,
Oh, cool.
Mezzy.
Nice.
Let's see. I don't think he. Does he have multi-attack or no?
Yeah, I think he has 2 claw attacks. Let me pull it up. True form. He has...
Advantage.
I just don't see where it says how many
Nope.
he has.
Sorry, he has. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Let me take a look at this.
Technically
So-
NPCs.
Yeah. So he has 1 claw attack. For now.
But if
No,
it hits,
you
it
know
does
what?
a fuck ton.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it does a fuck ton. So he does have advantage, so he does get the special advantage. So go and roll an attack at advantage.
I don't. Yeah, okay, melee weapon attack +5. So
You can
that
just click
means-
claws.
You can?
Yeah.
That's great.
Just click claws.
This one's built all fucking weird.
Oh shit!
boy!
All right, so since he had advantage, and this doubles his dice, so he does 16 doubled to 32, plus 17 doubled, which is 34, plus 18 doubled, which is 36. So he does. That's too
Jesus
much damage. I'm gonna have
Christ.
to derf that.
It's
all
dead.
right, so
What the
I
shit?
literally, it's still alive, but he did a fucking 98 points of damage.
It's still alive? Fuck's sake.
It's still alive, and
That one didn't get touched a whole lot before.
he has a
It's on
special thing when
fire.
when he has advantage that gives him that extra psychic damage.
Oh.
So that's why
I'm
it has the
gonna
extra.
try to team
so,
up with him more often.
Hold on, let me double check his character sheet. I think it might have added more than I was intending. Let me double check, see how much he was supposed to do. That seems like a lot of damage. Alright, that's a lot of damage! Okay, so it's the 2d6 plus 3. Okay, plus 17. And then plus the 40. Okay, so this extra 8 shouldn't be there, so we'll add 16 back.
Well, because it did the double. It already
Yeah,
did
'cause
the
it-
double for the crit.
Yeah, but the 18 was from his advantage, which he would have had anyway. So he still did a fucking boatload of damage. Which, I mean, if you're gonna have your main like a high damage spellcaster transform, it might as well be worth it. Okay, so that's his attack. Does he want to move at all?
If he can incorporeal movement in a way that won't get him fucking attacked, yes.
I only give it to the
They're slowed, he's fine.
not the. Oh yeah, he's slowed. It doesn't matter. He won't get attacked.
Oh yeah, that's
Don't leave
beautiful.
me.
No opportunity attacks when they're slowed.
I have to kill this thing somehow.
Yeah, do it from a distance. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that'll do my whole 1d8 worth of damage.
Pro tip: even in this form, Mesnos doesn't have a lot of HP, guys.
Yeah, he's still pretty squish.
Thing knows exactly where he is. So I mean,
Ignore
no,
this.
fuck it. No, we'll stay and give this fucking bird advantage. You're welcome.
Okay, staying for the bird
Uh-oh.
advantage. Good times.
Uza hears telepathically. You're welcome.
Welcome. Kill.
Thank you, strange voice from the forest.
It's Mesnos. Stop being silly.
Yeah.
And then that'll bring
Let's
us
just call me simple.
silly.
Oh, he said, damn, that's harsh.
Alright, that'll bring us to the elfin dude. He's gonna be like, he's going to look at you, Vicer, and he's gonna be like, I need the seed within you. I can change
Gross.
it all.
That's
And then he is going to cast.
fucking disgusting.
What's your seed, bro?
Not my seed! Ah!
Finger of Death.
Finger of death.
Oh my god.
That's been good. Good game, everyone. Good game.
The DC is 34?
I can't make that, even if I maxed out, so...
That can't be a real DC.
Hold on, let me
It's
pull it
doing
up here.
53 necrotic damage, like... It doesn't matter. I mean, a 15 is never gonna save, no matter what it is.
Okay, so you guys see Vicer fall over.
What? You cut out, you son of a bitch!
I said you see
what?
you see
You see
Vicer
Vicer-
you see Vicer fall over.
Oh my god, it did it again.
You
Dude,
did it again, dude.
I'm not doing it on
Son of a bitch.
purpose. Like stop.
No, I know.
I'm sorry. I know it's.
I'm just mad.
I know.
The internet does not want you to kill Vicer. It doesn't happen. The damage didn't happen.
So you just see Vicer fall over.
Cool. I definitely had a chance.
Oh,
And
that
then,
means they're no longer slowed and their fire is out now.
shit.
Fuck.
Actually, I don't know if the fire would actually be out.
The fire it would be considered a persistent effect. I'm gonna say they still have to save on that because it's like being napalmed.
Yeah. Because you don't have to keep concentration on the fire, so it's just a
Good.
thing that's on them.
And
Well,
then
that's good at least.
at this point, the worm is going to attack the closest thing to it. This is going to take its attack against Mesnos.
Oh, did it take damage on the moonbeam at the start of its turn?
No.
No, roll your
It
moonbeam
needed
damage.
to. Needs to roll 4d10. Sorry.
Roll it.
Did you tell me to roll it?
Yes, roll it. 16. Okay, so he's still alive. All right, so Mesnos does a 27 hit,
Yeah, of course.
22 points of piercing damage, dexterity saving throw with his demonic stats.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something out because he should have.
He has resistance to piercing damage, yes.
Oh, okay.
So he takes half damage. So he's swallowed, but so. And then this one is going to try to spore cloud against, because it hasn't done it yet. Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Blood scale, and then Zephyr, I need you to make just a straight Constitution saving throw.
Just.
Just. Okay.
Just.
Welcome to the TPK!
Fuck!
Zephyr, you are
Poison.
poisoned. And that'll be the worm's
How
turn.
did I get poisoned?
The
Sport cloud.
spore cloud spit up by the giant, insane thing. I need everybody at
I'm
this point.
still like 40 in the air, so. Does
Oh,
it
I forgot. I
reach?
forgot you in the. We'll say no. So you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
15-foot cone. And
this
if
point-
it's spraying down at me, it's
Yeah,
not
it
going to
would-
be able to also hit 40
I'm
feet
still
high.
flying.
Not at all. So I need everybody at this point to make a perception check.
I won't do it.
No, you won't. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Ah, son of a bitch!
Is this to
my
see how fucked we
balls!
are?
Just make your perception checks.
Oh.
Real
God
quick,
damn.
I accidentally rolled true Mesnos' Constitution, but blood scales is a +6 instead of +1, so I think
You're
it'd
still
be
fine.
fine.
Okay, yeah, you're good. And then I need TJ. Can you roll the damage for the immolation on this worm? Okay, perfect.
Sarah's still doing the hard work.
Vicer,
working.
Dude.
second. This point.
Is that just one, or is that both of them?
Yeah, he should
That
have
need-
damage.
Just only. Oh, there's only one left on fire. Vicer, you wake up.
What? The other one put it out? The other worm?
The other worm you didn't get because you got the one that you hit two worms and the
The other
dude,
one
dude
was on
shook it
fire.
off.
Gotcha.
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 Vicer, you come back to consciousness after for some reason.
Do I see him come
That's
back
a
to
free action.
consciousness?
That's why we
Nope.
just rolled these
You guys,
perception checks.
you guys only see. You guys still. Vicer's just laying on the ground for you guys at this point. You guys don't know.
Okay, fair
That'll
enough.
bring us to blood scale.
Hack, whack, chopping that meat.
Da-da-da-da.
Is the corrupted rage still doing
Yep,
all of
you
the
have to-
things?
all of the things. You have to attack the closest thing, which is the worm.
I rolled the right stats with the wrong name.
That's okay. That'll hit. Those will both hit. Go and roll damage. 32.
Slash. Whack.
Yep. 23. This thing's fucked up. All right, and then roll 3d8 for the fire that's engulfing you.
I'm on fire too.
From the purple fire that is your blood right now.
Oh, it's hurting me?
Just roll the 3d8. Perfect. Excellent. And then that'll bring us to Uza.
And you said we did not see Vicer go down or
No, you guys
take
saw
another breath?
you saw Vicer fall over.
Okay. Can I glance over and see if he's breathing and conscious?
It'll take
that
an
what-
action. It'll be an
probably.
action perception check as he's in this
Action perception check?
because
Yeah.
he's deep into this sinking stuff.
Should probably
from
kill the worm instead, bro.
Yeah, you
Shit.
should focus on your own battle. I'm close enough that I would be the one paying attention if I was.
I guess at that point I need to decide if I want to play tactically or by character development.
Well, it's
Actually,
you know
gonna-
there are 3 other people
Well-
that are closer.
beyond that. Don't forget, there's still a worm threatening you. Like if you try to
No,
move,
I
it'll be
know.
okay, good.
But it's Vicer dropped out of the sky, right? And just
No, he
That's
landed at
fine.
that
No,
point.
he landed on
He
his
just
feet.
fell over.
Oh, okay, that's different then.
Yeah, that's
That's
why it was harder to see, and it would take to see it.
okay. All right.
And he plummeted to his death. Then maybe, but no.
Hence I was like, yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna put
He fall
the
over.
the worm's giant fucking shadow on the other side of his own fucking body
Perfect.
and attack with Shadow Drinker again at advantage.
Hit it.
You should already have advantage from Mezzy.
He's swallowed right
No,
now.
he's inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
28
You
will
move
hit.
Then, you dick.
I know. I'm sorry. I forget things.
Well, it would have eaten him instead.
Dick.
So 16 plus 26 points of damage.
And then
Mesnos needs all the help he can get right now.
here is my. Wait, can I cast that as a bonus? I don't have it prepared. Doesn't matter. The bonus action dagger.
Perfect. 13
Oh.
does not hit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
And
movement.
yeah, he's gonna fuck my world up if he attacks and gets a fucking spore thing. So I'm gonna fly the fuck out of here, risking an attack of opportunity. Ah, shit! I should have disengaged.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
can
should've-
bonus. Oh no, you attacked as your bonus action.
I
So,
attacked. So
dexterity
gonna fly
saving throw.
all the way back up here. Doesn't he have to hit? No,
Yeah,
fuck, he hit.
21. You make it out. 18 points of piercing damage, but you are not swallowed.
I'm gonna use my reaction to have that with
Perfect.
uncanny
9?
dodge. 9, yep.
Perfect. Zephyr.
That's my turn.
Perfect.
Oh, give me a second. I'm getting desperate here. Fuck. Bitch. Oh, fuck.
Just
In the background.
No.
Alright. Well, since I have bottles of this stuff, and I mean, technically there are 3 charges, but I'm not getting close enough to this fucker to do it. I have 4 potion bottles of fire scritch.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw one at the elf and just let it explode at this fucker's feet.
perfect. So fire scritch. Can you read that off for me?
An intense powder that produces a burning and itching feeling that drives the target to distraction. Attacks and concentration checks are made at disadvantage for 1 minute or until magically cleaned.
Perfect.
Targets may repeat their saving throw at the end of each turn. And DC 16.
So 16 Constitution saving throw. 14. He fails.
Fails!
So you see as a bottle hits him, he's like,
I gave him a concentrated dose.
and because it's not doing damage, and because it's more of an acid than poison, he still suffers the consequences of it.
So, and I still have Moonbeam on him. So...
does Moonbeam that does it on his turn, correct, or your turn? Because it's his turn that he.
Does it do it on both?
It should only be once per round, so it already hit him for this round. You can switch it up and hit him with something else if you want, but he'll take it at the beginning of his next turn.
Okay, since I threw that...
So you have a bonus action left? As it hits him, he's like, I've taken my prize. You can go. I do not need you.
Fuck it, you're dead now! And, let's see, my bonus action, who is, I'm gonna move Moonbeam.
Perfect. Where would you like to move it?
That fucking worm is still alive, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
To
moving
move
it
Moonbeam is a full action.
Is it? Hang
Yes. Each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction.
on. Shit. Okay. No, it's gonna stay on the elf then.
Okay.
What do I have that's a bonus action?
You got a healing
Healing
word
word?
for Bloodscale because he's
I
fucked?
don't have a healing word. Can I toss him a potion?
That would be an action.
I think you're boned, dear.
Can I move and bump up to him with my butt and he can grab a potion?
He's
I
in
will let
range
you-
to the point where he can't do shit, so that's
Shit.
probably a bad idea.
It's not...
I'm gonna set myself up so I'm gonna fly up.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over here and position myself behind him so that.
How high up are you?
Oh shit! That's right. I don't want to get within range.
So it's 25 feet tall, so you'd have to be at least, and it has a 10-foot reach, so you'd have to be 40 feet high in order to be out of its reach.
And I want to stay the fuck out of reach. Shit. Nope, I'm staying right where I am.
Okay, perfect. And you're 30 feet in the air at that point, right?
No, I'm like 45 feet in the air.
45. Okay, perfect. And then, so that'll bring us to Tazir. I need to roll to see what you're going to be doing.
Oh boy.
So 3... Or sorry, that was supposed to be D6. I apologize. One moment. Exact details of this weird...
Is it a good thing?
It's not gonna be... we'll find out. It's a 1. It's not the worst thing ever. So, as part of this breath... Where the snacks is it? Hold on a second. Spore Cloud, there we go. So, 1 through 4, you take no action or bonus action and use all your movement to run in a random direction. Can you roll... I'll roll a d10 to see where you're going. 9.
Oh man.
So... I'll run in.
Run away!
Alright. Lysair, your eyes have flashed open. You have 1 HP. But you're conscious. What would you like to do?
HP.
HP.
H. As if he were British. He has HP.
Is this a
Pretend to be
H?
dead and don't move.
Triple H.
I lie there quietly, doing nothing. I'm gonna drink my potion of greater healing.
Perfect. And so drinking
Oh.
it for yourself is a bonus action. You have your action left.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay. What? How much do I get for that? How much?
Greater is, I think, 64 plus 6. Want me to take a look?
Do I notice that?
Make a perception
It's
check.
not your turn.
You're in the air. There's not much you could do, but roll. So you said
Oh,
greater.
you'll
44
notice what I'm
plus 4.
about to do.
Ty's microphone is still
44?
trash.
Oh my god, what is with this fucking thing? I'm so sorry, everybody.
44 plus
plus
4?
That's correct for a greater. Go and roll it. 18, you heal.
Cool.
And
I'm
what did you
19
say?
health.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, that's a very good roll. What would you like to do?
Viceroy said you're gonna fucking see what he does. Don't worry about it.
Hypnotic pattern. A
Okay.
30-foot cube that captures these two buggers.
Okay. Wisdom saving throws.
Shit kicker.
Okay. So this worm is
Charmed.
charmed and incapacitated.
Thank fuck. Saves my life.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be uncharmed the minute you hit it with your hammer, but I saved you a round at least.
Oh, it's almost dead. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Perfect. And then so you can use half your movement to stand up, and then half your movement to
I'm definitely
move.
standing up. This is my 30. I can move 15 whole feet.
Perfect. And as
Son of a bitch took something from me though. I'm gonna draw my sunblade and a dagger.
perfect. So you draw your weapons, and as you run away, he's like, "How are you still alive?" And
I
then
don't
opens.
fucking know.
Bring us to Mesnos.
I can do a dive bomb like an angry bird. Staff of the ram, the fucker.
What's up, Mesnos doing? Brandon, you're on mute if you're attacking.
He's taking 17 points of acid damage, right?
Perfect. That's correct.
Tell him not to do that if he can.
And then, how much did he take from the bite before?
It was 20. Half to 11.
Okay, so because his hit points was not tallying correctly, and I want to
can-
make sure it's right.
You can tally on his token. Okay, you got it.
No, it didn't tally right on his token. That was why I was
Okay,
confused.
shit. Okay.
He's just gonna incorporeal shift away again
Perfect.
before he completely flees. How bad does this fucker look?
It's pretty good.
It's ruined.
It's very. It's looking
Ruined.
rough.
And I'm making fun of your breaking up.
Damn this thing! I'm so sorry, everybody.
Fuck it. He has 2 claw attacks. He's a demon right now.
It's a fucking demon.
A fucking demon.
It's 2 claw attacks, right? Or is it 1?
Yes, yeah. Two claw attacks. For now, we'll see. All right.
Well, we only rolled 1 last time, so we're only rolling 1
Yeah,
this time.
okay. Perfect. 24 hits. So 28 points of damage. Pretty good claw attack. It is looking immensely fucked.
Well, shitty dicks. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Because he just moved, what, 5 to get out. What is his movement? True form, 30 feet. So he would have... Can I change where he popped out of?
Sure.
See, I would have had him pop out effectively... Shit, that's not even gonna work, is it? He's incorporeal. He can completely move through shit. So he's gonna go effectively through the tree.
Okay. He can't end his. If he ends his movement there, he takes force damage. So is he? He's just like finding an
No,
empty
he's
spot.
not. He's not. So that's his spot to come out.
Perfect. Okay.
He technically has 15. Is right here outside of a tree enough?
Yes.
That's where he'll pop out.
Okay. So,
So
he
he's
used
gonna
the
be in
tree
the
to cover his
tree?
movement, so he can't get an opportunity attack.
Yes.
I'll allow it. Smart thinking.
I'm in the wood. Fuck you.
Wait,
Smart thinking.
say that again. What
So
happened?
his incorporeal form, he moved out of the worm and directly into a tree, and then out the other side of the tree, so the worm couldn't attack him. That's smart. I'm gonna let it happen. That's fucking good.
That's fantastic.
Good job. All right, hang
All right.
on. I go first.
What?
Ping!
Where are you
Yeah.
going?
Why do you go?
Oh, roll,
Moon.
are you doing your moonbeam damage?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Oh, he is
Fuck
looking
you!
super fucked. barely holding on to life.
A horse you rode in on.
Oh, that's good.
Should have hit him with a fireball. Damn it.
It's like, fuck you, asshole.
I was wondering why you didn't. I was actually, if I'm honest.
Killing my friends.
Well, I thought he was gonna pull some shit and try and escape, so I was like, if I can fucking incapacitate him at least, we can all just sort of rush him
Shit,
down.
stop the little kid!
Yeah, that was the thought.
Okay, so he is going to.
Sorry, I was super excited to hit him.
No, I can see it. All right, so he's going to cast Black Tentacles.
No.
I need a Dexterity saving throw from Mesno. Oh, well, that is not a 34. Hold on, what the fuck is this stupid shit? There's no
I was
way
like,
it's a
man,
34.
this is
Try-
so rough.
Yes!
He said 34.
Tice,
That
become
was-
Mike! Everybody run!
Oh, come on. That was mean.
That's for being mean to Visair earlier.
I
Let's
missed something.
see. It's a
About
7.
the singing. About the singing.
Uh,
About the
Oh
singing.
yeah,
Oh,
about
okay.
singing. Yeah, that's
That's,
what you get.
DC 17.
That's fair.
You see 17. 17.
Dexterity and me. Oh, here we go.
It's not a lot
Wait,
of
am I on
damage.
this? Am I in this?
Yes.
I assume
Yeah.
I am.
Well,
Am I
I need
involved?
you're flying, so you're just outside of range. Bloodscale, you are involved, and then Mesnos is involved.
7 damage.
7 damage.
That's meter beat, right?
Nicely
Yep.
done, Mezzy.
Mesnos floats out of the way. Bloodscale, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 3. This worm is dazed, so plus. Oh, you still made it. Okay, good. And then 3 points of damage. So this worm is dazed from your hypnotic
No,
pattern.
it's 10 or half, whichever one's higher.
Yeah, but half of
It's
3
concentration
damage, right?
checks. Whichever one's higher.
Oh
10's higher
shit!
than 9.
Okay, so you lose your resistance.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so at the end of its turn, it makes a. Or no, on a failed save comes charged for the duration. It is just sitting there. It doesn't even make a save.
And when I hit it, it's either going to die or wake up, so it doesn't matter.
This one is going to look around, see nobody, and it's going to run towards the dazed Tazir.
Yeah, I am.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
At disadvantage because
At
you're
least-
poisoned.
Oh man.
No.
Oh man.
He's based
You make it! You're not eaten!
Yeah!
So you see
Yeah.
You see dazed Tazir,
damn.
who has her swords out. She's fighting nothing, and then all of a sudden the worm comes and bites into her, and you just see the bite into the ground. And then as the worm comes up, you see her roll out of the jaws and continue fighting invisible monsters around her.
Fuck that, she's dexterous.
You take 26 points of piercing damage.
So
Bloodscale
Uh,
attack.
I take 26 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you still get hit by it, and still you
I
just
know.
didn't get swallowed.
I'm just confirming because I have 1 hit point left now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's about
Just want to
right.
make sure I got that right.
So
I don't think that's
one
gonna hit.
misses. Or no, it's incapacitated. It's an auto crit. So roll.
Oh yeah, it's incapacitated. I remember helping.
Well, that's the
with that.
12 for the first one.
Oh.
No, they're both auto crits. So you auto crit and then you crit. So you roll
Again,
2
But,
crits.
but if the first one kills him, then there's no point in the second one.
True.
Oh, right, he's trying
roll
to
the damage
sort of-
for the first one.
I did. It's
So
12.
22 total. Perfect.
24.
did not- Did not kill it.
No, you're right. All right.
That is the
I
exact
can't
amount
hear
you
a
needed.
shitty word that you're
Oh,
saying.
Yeah, that was a bunch
hold
of
on,
clips.
1 second, 1 second. I'm just gonna try to rejoin. 1 second.
Because your mic is fuck. I needed to kill it though, so that's
Okay.
good.
Is that better?
So far,
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and put it back to this. All right. So that's exactly what you needed. How do you want to kill this thing? You're in a bloody rage. It doesn't matter. So, oh wait, can you guys not hear? Oh, hold on. It's being a bitch. I can't hear you guys. Give me 1 second. La 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 la. I didn't change that. Why did that change? I know. I'm working on it, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Nope.
So,
Oh, hey.
hey, sorry about
going.
that. How do you want to do this?
Again, just black
Perfect.
purple flames, just hack whack chopping that meat.
So you see blood scale. The first hack, he just hits it, and then he almost spins on his heel like he's gonna hammer throw his axe. But it comes in back again, and you see him go into the inside of the worm as you just hear this awful noises as he bursts out the back of it, spraying ichor everywhere. He's dead.
I technically now get another attack because of Great Weapon Master.
Boy, how do you do? Let's see. Roll percentile dice for me.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
I do know that this fucker in the moonbeam is a fucker, and he has hit me.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay, over 50, you attack the bad guy. Go ahead and. All right, so
My
make
full movement will get me all the way to this boy.
perfect.
Here, move your moonbeam.
I moved it. Okay, roll 29. Will hit.
Which is technically 24.
Wait, hold on. 24. Do you crit on 19s
No,
with brutal critical?
I don't have improved critical. I have brutal critical, which actually means my crit should have been doing more damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Because we've been forgetting that.
all right. So 29. Let's see. 20. Yeah, that hits, of course. So yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. How do you want to do
It's
this?
a 24, but that's technically 30 damage because of Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
Because I have to do all the things.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Whack! Chop that meat!
Perfect. So, as you see,
Damn it, I
blood
really
skill
wanted to kill that guy.
bursts out the back of the worm, and he lands. The fire is like dripping from him as he's losing blood, and he runs. You see him run, his axe to the ground, dripping flames behind him, and he brings it up. His entire body engulfed in this flame. He just chops down into the creature. He's like, oh, shit, and then just it chops through him. Each side lighting on fire as it falls down. Still in initiative order. Uza.
That worm's still fucking up Taz, right?
Yep. Oh, roll 3d8 for me.
Okay.
No,
Brandon,
Brandon. You take 7 points of psychic damage with nothing else for the rage to concentrate on.
I don't fall down yet! Woo!
Okay. Zephyr, you are sorry. Uza, you're up.
Somebody heal!
I will not fall down.
Alright, do
I
I
get
still have a
knocked out.
Shadow
Oh,
and
sorry.
Shadow Drinker?
You release. You technically released it. It's still here.
It's still there? Okay. So if I move here, I still have advantage?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna attack him with Shadow Drinker again.
The shadow. So we can.
Advantage. Shadow Drinker.
Kevin Ramage. That'll hit. Roll your sneak attack.
Nice. And then I get to roll an additional d6 because that's that creature's shadow,
Exactly. Roll your
which I
d6.
forgot to do last time, but whatevs.
All right.
Nice. So that's 30 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
That's a lot of damage.
I'm just gonna fly over, land on its head, just start stabbing it. Spit it out! Spit it out! Spit it out! Let it go!
Perfect. So you see Uza just run up and he's stabbing into the head of this this creature, and then you see as he catches like this loose piece of flesh, and he kind of starts to fall backwards, but he grabs both hands onto the side and rides it all the way to the ground, opening it up into this this dust cloud that kind of lands as it. All right.
And then I believe I can use my healing hands as a bonus action.
Yep.
Move my last 5 feet in healing hands, Taz.
Perfect. You can use 3 of those at a time. Max of 3, I
Yep.
should say.
All 3d6.
Roll it. You heal 7.
Oh god, does that add my wisdom modifier?
Yes. For
Okay,
each dice.
so yeah, that's another 6. Because
So-
my wisdom modifier is 2.
Perfect. So, you heal 13 total. And then that'll bring us to Zephyr.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, everybody's dead. I'm gonna fly down. Who looks worse off? And
Bloodscale by far looks the worst.
yeah, I'm flying straight over to Bloodscale, and
Bloodscale, roll an attack.
I was gonna say maybe you don't want to.
I am going to dodge.
You
I
do
rolled a
dodge.
third. Well, I got an 8.
You got an 8,
technically,
yeah.
so-
So as you fly towards him, the axe slashes out at you, and then roll 3d8.
3d8.
Not you, Brandon.
And he's going
Oh, I'm
down.
gonna fall down.
I mean, if you roll it. So as he slashes
Don't be
at you,
falling down.
you see the fire like kind of burn up and then just all go out at the same time, and you see his eyes return back to normal, and he just as he falls in front of you.
And I'm going to heal him
Perfect. Roll the healing.
and get ready to use my Ring of Evasive Action just in case.
Okay.
Can rage sustain through being dead like that?
Not
Just,
yet.
Like, legit curious. I have no idea.
Usual
Not yet.
regular rages for barbarians, no. All right, so you heal 16, as that'll bring us
17.
17.
Is it the +1 from the circle?
Oh, sorry, 17. So
Yes.
go ahead and heal yourself, and then that'll go ahead.
And I'm gonna go over to Mezzy,
So at this point, we'll be out of combat since
and then I'm gonna cast that on Mezzy too.
Mesnos is going to revert to his normal.
He's gonna shift before you heal him.
Need Taz. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you as well.
Thank
So,
you.
Skills.
Is Taz still like that?
19.
No.
So Taz, can make a let's see, what is it? Sorry, 1 second. Constitution saving throw. So Taz is still acting quite strange for the next minute, but eventually, so Taz is still wandering around as you're kind of following her, curing her. She's just like chasing small, like imaginary things, and then moving in wild directions, and just kind of moving all over the place as you're kind of just holding.
Zombie
I have
LSD.
an antitoxin potion. You think she needs that?
Definitely
just
think it's not gonna hurt, but maybe she'll be.
let her have
in
some
a minute.
fun for fuck's sake.
And then at this point, I'd like everybody to make a perception check.
Did Mezzy heal his 19 hit
Yeah.
points?
Yes, yeah, I'll heal him.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled that separately. Taz, you get another 7 points of healing. And I am out of spells.
Thank you.
I am not quite out of spells. What is up? I have 6 friggin' ah!
You said
What
perception, Ty?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is up?
Okay.
Jesus, I am
Uh,
clueless.
okay. So
What's
There we
everybody's-
go.
oh, perfect. So Uza, you do see on Viser's robes, there's 2 small burn marks that look like feet, like footprints that are blackened.
What the hell is this?
Oh, you
Let's
haven't seen
see
it
'em.
yet. You haven't seen it yet.
Is that in any way similar to what was on? Was there burn footprints on me?
Nope. You were
after
touched.
the
You were
during the troll
touched.
fight?
You were touched on your beak. So
Okay.
you don't know.
Oh, gonna
If
put
bitch
that
was
in my second-
fiery, it's possible.
Viser, you
This
got
one's going to you, Vicer.
little
Jesus.
burn marks on you.
You got
Right.
+5, Vicer.
So,
Thank you.
And Viser, as you look down, you do see 2 small burn marks, as if something had stood on you.
Oh, for crying out loud! I just got these clothes. It's my favorite cloak.
And then do you want to just like try to
I'm gonna Arcana check him.
Arcana? So as you go to touch them, you actually just kind of wipe them away, and you're like, oh, they're gone now. Oh shit.
Well, that was easy.
Can I go look at the
I
undead
should
magic
think
guy?
about it.
Sure. Yeah. You guys go and take a look at the undead magic guy.
I'm gonna roll him. I
You're
want to see
rolling?
what stuff he's got.
All right. Perfect. So
And that one's going to you, Bloodscale.
Thank you.
So you get +16.
Thank God.
you see, he is he's quite interesting looking. He's definitely an elf form, but it looks like as you go to touch him, all of his clothes and his cloak, his staff, everything is spongy and weird, like it's made out of mushrooms and shit, and you gotta move his like, you gotta open like what you think is a cloak, and you just rip it open, and it's just kind of like spores on the inside, and you kind of move your head away as it just kind of like, it's disgusting and rips
Oh,
open.
can I collect some shrooms?
Sure. Do a nature check.
Are there
Yeah,
any
use my
fleshy
short
bits left of
sword
this boy?
And remove the rest of his head. Just
Hold on.
because. What?
I
So
might need that.
13. It's hard to
have
get
it.
it takes you a
Okay.
good 10 minutes trying to scoop them in there because they just keep floating away and they're kind of difficult.
What's he trying to scoop in?
I'm
Shoes
scooping
Spores.
right.
Goopy
Grab
spores.
the spores with the mage hand. Where do you need these?
So you assist her, so it goes faster. And then
I think it's so that she doesn't actually have to physically touch spores. Is what he's
That's
doing.
fair.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
We've,
Perfect.
that works. Because we did this once before. With spores, even.
What
and
do I
then,
label them as?
just put
Feywild elf spores.
yeah, Feywild elf spores, and then you said you want to do something there. So there's no flesh really left at all that you can see. You said you wanted to take his head.
I want to remove his head from his. She was saying he was undead. I don't trust this guy to not stand up.
Perfect.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, when I cast Blight, he healed, so I assumed he was undead.
So you cut off his head.
Whatever.
That's
Yeah, I'm
necromancy.
gonna
so
take my my stone short sword, my king's knife.
I'm gonna walk over here and check this thing out, because
I'm gonna clean his head off too. Just it's clean of all things.
So you use, go ahead and make a dexterity check to see how cleanly you can get that head off.
I'm using
Sure.
prestidigitation.
Yeah,
Have
I know
you-
that.
Oh,
just
right,
seeing
gotcha,
how
I got
clean
you.
the cut is and
Sorry.
everything. So you know.
A dex
Yeah,
check.
clean the cut.
Yes,
right?
please.
Hey.
Okay, it's a little like you kind of pull a little too much, and the flesh on the top comes off a little bit because it's fragile, but you get it mostly intact.
I'm not looking for intact. I'm just looking for separation. I'm just gonna hold it out to let's go. Did you want this? It's kind of gross.
Throw it in the air. Bam.
Perfect. And then the firebolt incinerates it instantly as it, and then it lands, and then
I'm gonna cut off a giant chunk of thigh.
Real quick,
Don't
does
wrap
this
it
guy
in
have
a
any
bag.
jewelry or anything?
yeah.
no, he's all of his like basically the spore
Just
like
pure mushroom.
he's pure mushroom at this point. Like all of his clothes, everything has been replaced by layers of mushroom and been eaten away.
Do I
whatever
see
was
anything
there.
valuable over here?
Was he
Go
pure
make an
mushrooms
investigation
before?
check.
Investigation check?
God damn it.
Was he pure mushroom before?
Hard to tell. You would assume no, because of his elven shape. Okay, so an 18.
Should I
Go ahead,
should
sorry.
I burn the body?
I mean, wouldn't hurt, right?
Pew, pew,
I'm
pew,
still
pew, pew.
I'm still scavenging up what is a chunk of thigh before this happens.
Right, so
Okay, good
mark
call.
chunk of thigh, and then firebolts. Easy enough. You after he gets his bit, you just burn it down to the ground, just finger gunning it like hell. An investigation check of 18. You look in there, you see a skeleton, just like you see on the mat, kind of curled there, and then you see a bag.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Hold
look
on.
a bit closer at the bag.
Don't do that. We're in the
Investigating.
Can I
Feywild.
check it?
Don't.
Can I check it for traps?
Yeah,
I should
let's
probably
check.
check it
Yeah,
for
I'm
traps.
not touching it. I'm looking
Okay.
at it, and I'm kind of like waving people over. Just
I thought
so
you were
that-
like getting near it. I was like, don't do that.
I'm not gonna straight up grab it after what friggin' happened to Vice
Oh.
there.
Real quick, can I check to see if I have all of
But
my
I call
stuff?
dibs.
As you have all of what? Yes, you have all of your
All
things.
of my stuff, even the heart and everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I call dibs if there's anything valuable in there. That's
I don't know.
Um,
That guy said he wanted his prize, and like I.
He was talking about you.
Right, but
He
like who the
said
fuck
we
am
could
I?
leave after he killed you, or he thought he killed you.
Yeah.
What was that about? I think
Do
I
you have
blocked
your
out for a
soul
minute 'cause
still?
I missed it.
Does it feel like you're missing your
on.
soul?
Let me check. I don't fucking know.
I don't
Do you
know.
have
Your
your soul?
magic. Yes.
How do you know? Show it to me.
That is a good question. You know, as a cleric, you just know these things.
All right. Do I have my soul then?
Of course you have your soul.
Who the fuck said
What
that?
the fuck?
I draw my sunblade. I'm like, who's there?
You turn around. You see. And I'll go ahead and show you guys in your handouts. You see
Is it a furbolg?
It is a furbolg. It is
That's
a
cool.
furbolg with black fur. He has a distinctive scar down his chin. He has black hair, and his skin is a dark gray, kind of ashen, with bright blue eyes. He's like, "Is instructed only to help if you absolutely in environment. But there is another who is an interest in you.
Does this furbolg have a stutter?
He does not.
'Cause I couldn't hear parts of fucking this.
Fuck. he does not have a stutter. Is this better? I don't know fucking now. Oh, he's like,
Now it sounds like we're on radio.
fucking
Old
okay.
timey
So,
radio.
oh, I can do that if you want.
Hold on. That you said another's. Would it happen to be short chick, red hair, really good at healing?
Oh
What?
no, she's with me. And then you see on his shoulder, you see this small fiery sprite. This is Efrena.
I told you guys. I told you she was
Oh.
real.
Yeah, I have some
Didn't
bigger
doubt
questions
you.
than whether or not the fairy in the Fey realm is real. What the hell
Blood
is
scale
going
spits
on?
up blood at this point.
Oh, Lord have fucking mercy. What is wrong with you?
He got his ass kicked.
So did I.
He almost died. I had to like.
I think I literally died. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
You were slain. This is correct.
I was.
Like
I
dead,
died.
dead?
Like,
not
fucking
like
dead.
unconscious.
Oh,
Dead,
so
dead.
I think he died, but he was magic died, and mine was getting hit, died, and my brain exploding.
Yeah, his heart almost stopped, so I had to pull him back from that one.
Vice there, it's not a contest. I just happen to be spitting up blood. It's fine.
He'll be
you
okay.
can
That's
focus.
bad for you.
Okay, focus.
We go take a nap.
I will
Want a
find
nap.
you a safe place, but it is clear that you will need my guidance to even receive the offer. This is not a demand, as with Rhea here. This is a
Sorry.
request.
Who are you?
Oh, I apologize. My name is Elofia. And
Can
he
you type that in
bows.
the chat since you kind of broke that up?
Sure, and he bows deeply.
Bow
It's on the
back.
portrait that he just shared.
Oh.
Hey, that's your name. That's fine. But who are you?
Elofir. I am
Ooh.
servant.
Ooh.
Is it
Servant.
still breaking up pretty bad? I'm sorry.
Who are
yeah.
you? Ooh.
I really want to know.
I really want it. No, he's like. I am
Servant to who?
servant of the great trickster prince. I promise you though this, and as you know, I will not lie. It's not a trick on you. A opportunity.
How do we know? Do we know he doesn't lie? Does anyone know lie?
Because you're not supposed to lie in the Feywild.
I am
Yeah,
bound
that-
never to lie. Yes.
Yeah, but
So what does he want?
Like how
Still-
bound? Like super
still-
bound?
Trickster
How old are
prince, guys.
Yeah,
Old
trickster
am I?
prince. Like, why
Yeah.
in God's name does a trickster prince want us?
Because it's like a really rude thing to ask someone, right? Like how old they are, and people
No,
typically
I'm-
lie about it. So,
I am 32.
do I believe him? Inside check.
Roll it.
years old? Years? Days? Decades? Millennium?
Haha!
I didn't hear anything you just said.
If Ty is telling me about my insight check, I cannot hear him.
He said, this is so weird. So he said that he is 32. You believe him. He seems just confused more than anything by your questioning.
I asked him if he was 32 years, decades, millennium, or centuries old.
Like, years, do you measure it differently?
Can
I was just being, specific.
we get the hell out of this area, please?
Yes, but really quick, I want to grab this bag.
Yes, let me
Uh,
check for traps.
Help me out. Thank you.
Would not.
Yes. That's-
Who's just got my back?
I would leave
So-
everything here where it is if I were you. But that is
We
not
are in
my
the
intent.
Feywild.
And then
So what?
he's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
After I drained all my spells.
You all heal 17 points.
I can't add.
Hey, I'm
I'm over half. Everything's fine.
I'm still just a
Beznos
bit
is full.
concerned here. What do you want with us? Why does a trickster god care what we do?
Well, you are of great importance to him. He was the one who gave you the gift of kind of moves his hands like you do, casting spells. And it was more at the time to see what
Good
you would
news,
do,
everyone!
part of a bet.
This is your story, Vicer. You're the. Oh, this is all your fault. This isn't. This
Oh, fuck,
isn't
it's
your
my
friend's fault. Oh, this isn't poor little dragon's fault. This is all your
Well,
fault.
this is still Faf's fault, but
This
it's
isn't
not like Faf
poor
tried.
Faf's fault.
And
And
Faf,
how
you guys,
is it
It's
exactly
okay,
my
buddy.
fault that I got caught in some fucking god's bet? I'm just saying, like, if
You were
anyone's also
born.
Because
So
you walk
are you.
around
Everybody
like a
stop,
neon
little
fucking
fuck.
sign.
I
Everybody,
know this luck.
Found it.
enough!
would everybody fucking stop?
Please,
I'm
We need
getting
to
blamed
leave.
here for
We need to fucking leave. Can we just fucking leave? Thank you. Can we leave?
leave with the trickster god. That's where I'm like, I just would, I'm just
Do you
trying
have
to
any
figure out what's
better
going on.
options? Because I can't do the fortress right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just. Look, this is a lot to take in, and fucking, I have barely heard what this guy has to say.
What-
You're all yelling at me like it's my fucking fault that we're here, and it's not.
I was
just
not.
want to-
I was yelling that we need to leave this area as fast as possible.
Right,
Alright.
wait.
so
Because we just caused a very loud commotion in this place that you think is the most dangerous fucking place in the universe.
what is it, my
If anything,
may
we're
do?
going to attract a fuckload of attention.
What is it I may do to earn your trust?
I just don't understand. It's part of a bet.
Yes,
Can we walk and talk?
yes.
Yes, alright, walk and talk. And
Then,
just to be clear, Vicer, I don't think it's your fault, but as like being born from like a devil and I know luck, and it's this is shitty luck.
Yeah, right.
This bad stuff happens.
Yeah, and when bad stuff happens to you, I don't say, hey, this is your fault. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's fate's fault.
Zephyr, just fucking apologize.
I
Crying out loud.
didn't mean it was your fault. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just saying it sucks.
Guys, you
Yeah, it
guys are
does.
making Dad mad. Stop it.
Dad's very mad. Dad's super mad. Dad will fucking flip the mirror down and then be able to reach in the back seat and slap you
Shut
without
it. That
looking.
is the second time you almost hit me with an axe, by the way.
That's the second time I couldn't control almost hitting you with an axe.
We should talk about that
At
at
least
some
you
point.
missed this time.
Hey, you're getting
So,
better.
I'm just gonna say no to the whole dad thing. I'm not. No, I'm no one's child. I'm not doing that.
Thank you. Thank you. I second that motion.
It was a metaphor.
Yeah, it's a joke, Vicer, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Anyway, Vicer, like I
you
was saying,
know
it's
what?
not your fault.
I just fucking died. I should fucking banish you again, you fucking little asshole.
You
know
don't
what?
that. Don't do
it,
that.
please.
And I'm
'cause I can
very
go
glad
talk to
you're not
Akane
dead
and we
because
can-
I
we can
really
get this
didn't want to
straightened
have
out.
to resurrect you as somebody else because I really like you as you are.
I was expecting more.
But by
Shall
the way,
we go?
Zephyr. By the way, Zephyr, don't
thought
ever
we were
do that
going.
to me.
Well, you can choose not to come back.
But I'm saving you like resources.
Well, I would rather take you to a temple and just revive you.
That's a good call.
Elofir starts walking.
I'm
thought we were already
walking as
walking.
well.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so
We're walking. We're all walking.
as you're walking, he goes up to
bickering.
you, Vicer, and he's like, I apologize. It was supposed to. Part of it was, as far as I was explained to, it's to see the difference between books and the study and guile and bravery and cleverness, and seemed a good fit for that last one. So, but there is another thing that he's thought of. He's thinking, but I promise you, he will not be anything without you saying yes. Total.
So, sorry, is the Archfey?
He is my archfey. I'm bound to him. Surface.
Just for clarification, I'm not very familiar with the Fey hierarchy. How high up is an Archfey?
There is the top is the archfey. They are the ones who
Like a
rule the
god?
individual courts of the
If he's
Feywilds.
of something, then probably yes. And figuring he's of trickery, probably yes.
Well,
yes.
that's the thing about Fae, though. Like, they say so many things that are just kind of misleading, especially if it is trickery. I mean, he could just be a guy, you know? Like, let's call him...
That would
So
probably
would
be better
an
for you?
archfey be like Mephistopheles in hell?
I do not know this Mephistopheles.
It's basically like a demon in hell. It's a plane, and they lead level.
I am familiar with the. Apologize.
Oh.
Right, but he doesn't have a boss. That's what the main thing, right?
No,
Like, nobody's telling
it's-
him what to do.
No,
He's
he
head
is his own force of nature.
Yep.
And there are
Yeah.
others who are similar that maybe they all bicker or make a bits.
Just so
But the-
you have understood.
And
Yeah, this
you
is
know
exactly
the terms of this bet?
I know vagaries. Like I said, it was to prove that guile and wit and bravery and charm could do more than looks and assumptions and the knowledge that comes not from instinct but from other sources.
I mean, you got that in spades, Vicer, so I think you won the bet.
I don't know if that guy was the other side. If the guy who just murdered me was part of a book, like he
No,
read a bunch
no,
of
he
books, then I
was-
don't think so.
He was trying to take away the gift that you were given. He's wanting
What
it for
gift would
himself.
I give?
Your powers.
Being able to do magic, period.
Look, I'm trying to make sure that that's actually what it is. If you guys would let him frickin' answer me.
But we all already figured out what his hand waving meant, except for you. We're trying to help you at this point.
Magic hand.
Oh no,
Even
I
I
see.
did it, and I'm
He is
stupid.
he is making sure that I'm not trying to lie with omission. I am not. It is the magic. He is actually thinking correctly for this place. Think more like
yeah,
him.
so maybe just let me just try and have a little fun. Talk
Wait,
without scolding
trying
me
to-
every other
You're having
word.
fun for once? This is weird.
Trying, but you guys are making it real hard.
We got whacked a lot, Vicer. Okay, like, I got
So-
smacked with a lot of branches, and so
Alright,
did
so,
he.
Penalized
so
and,
you
like,
like
kicked our
having a mage
ass.
around? You like having me with you? Like you like that? You get smacked less when that happens?
Uza, can we just
Oh,
keep an
no.
eye out and let
Get
these people...
smacked about the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly about 10 feet, maybe 15 feet up in the air, and just keep an eye out.
I'm gonna hang back with Mesnos.
I'm going to assist with any perception checks.
And then so that's 9:30. We'll go and pick this up from this spot next session.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. I had a hell of a time. Crazy,
Guys, we're
crazy
family.
hard
You're bickering
combat.
just like family.
Hey,
Like,
Ty.
you guys did such a good job. Holy fuck.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to interrupt earlier.
Yeah.
But I never got an answer for my investigation of the bag.
Oh, so you did open it?
I investigated it for traps.
Oh, okay. What'd you roll? I'm sorry.
I rolled a 15.
15? No traps.
I probably would have. Probably would have at least peeked inside then.
I would have taken it.
Okay. It was full of mushrooms.
Cool. I got a bag of mushrooms.
Perfect. Mark a bag of mushrooms. A Feywild elf next to it, and then yeah, we'll see what that does later. All right, so
Oh shit.
Hey, that's not the dumbest idea that's going to happen with this dude's mushrooms, trust me.
all right, this is gonna get interesting. All right,
Oh,
so
it's going to get really interesting, boy.
all right, we'll go ahead and I'll stop the stream. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. As always, we've started
Plug your
the-
site, dingus.
I was just going to. So as always, this is part of the DM Emporium, the proprietor. So DMEmporium.com. We also launched an app. It is on the Apple and Android stores. Just search DM Emporium. It should be quick and easy to find. The only real search for DM Emporium. So you won't have to worry about finding the wrong one. So yet until we get copycats, that's going to be the dream one day. But for now. Just go and check them out there. It's got everything for your D&D needs and even stuff to enhance your regular tabletop gaming, or even online like this. You can get yourself like a kick-ass stein, a drinking horn. We have we just added some new tunics, so you can like literally wear like a tunic to your D&D session if you want to do a power nerd move.
That's awesome.
And
That's a flex.
if you want to, you want to flex on your D&D group, we got everything for that. It's gonna be great. And then other than that, I do thank you guys for hanging out, and as always, we'll see what happens next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and wonderful.
Just glad we
week.
didn't die.
Me too. It was.
Yeah, I
It was
was really
close.
worried.
Oh my god.